so if I'm too loud or something, I can
You sound good.
do this here, you know. You're on 2 and I'm on 1.
No, you sound really good.
Yeah.
So after we score, you want me to read this?
If you don't mind.
No, I will, absolutely. And then
yeah,
after the extra point?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got it.
You can write down the score.
Yep.
You know, like Manhart 31-yard run, Baston kick, and put the time there of when it happened and then the time of the drive, if you can do it.
Okay.
You know. But, yeah, that would be great. Welcome to our coverage of high school football. Coming up first will be the Cado Coaches Show, brought to you by Shamrock Bacon Cado, followed by the Durant Coaches interview with Todd Vargas, courtesy of Brewer Realty, and then Durant Lions football. The pregame show is brought to you by Texoma Federal Credit Union. I'm Jim Reagan. Stay with us on KOBC Durant.
You ace the test when you buy your Chevrolet the Steubenville way. You avoid expensive dealer add-ons and hidden fees. At Steubenville Chevrolet, you get the car or truck you want without the extra costs and no pressure. Just honest deals and straightforward pricing on new Chevrolets and quality pre-owns from a dealership that believes in integrity and supporting the local community. Proudly serving Texoma for 12 years strong. Experience the difference at Steubenville Chevrolet, Westside Drive in Durant, and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com.
When you have computer issues, you know that Computer Services of Durant is who you need to call. But what you don't know is what else Computer Services can do for you and your business. We can build you a website, install phone systems and security cameras, repair your iPhone, or sell you a new computer. Computer Services of Durant can even install and network your equipment at home or work. We're much more than a place that fixes computers. Hey, it's a high-tech world and we've got high-tech solutions. Check us out online, csdurant.com.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
Tonight's Cado Coaches Show is with Jeff Wigginton. Is brought to you by Shamrock Bank in Cado. You are more than a customer. We are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC. Coach, thanks for being with us again this year.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Good to have you back. Let's get to it. Cado looking for another trip to the postseason. Let's give a look back at the folks you got back. You got several returnees back. Give us an outline.
We do. We return 5 and 6, offense and defense. Offensively, we return just about all of our offense with, Kel Wigington at quarterback, Jake McKay. He was our leading receiver last year. Did lose our running back, but Baylor Black, who played for us as a freshman, he'll step in right there and return also our tight end, Noah Dry, and we've actually added Noah Bacon. He played basketball last year. He's with us. Defensively, lost a couple guys, both Jake Green and Jake Mullins, but, we've got some young guys that have stepped in, and we're pretty excited about where we're at and just ready to kick it off Friday.
How about some of those newcomers? Maybe we'll play some quarters for you.
Yeah, like I said, Baylor Black is definitely the one. He didn't play a lot last year. I mean, he started, but he got hurt and wasn't really the same when we got him back there at the end of the year. So I think he's going to be someone in the backfield that you will definitely notice, starting with game one. Noah Bacon, like I mentioned, very good athlete, can jump, has got great hands, intelligent, football mind for someone that hadn't played in a couple of years. So another will be up front. We actually moved Jace Counts, who was a freshman for us last year, an all-district linebacker. He's going to be starting for us at center. And Mason Scarborough will be a senior. He's going to play for us at left guard. A mature kid, big kid that can run. I've said this before. What we want to do this year, I wanted to be faster. I want to be more athletic. And we've definitely done that on both sides of the front. So, like I said, looking forward to it.
Jeff Wigginton on the Cado Coaches Show, brought to you by Shamrock Bank in Cado. Second year at Cado, second year in 8-man. Kind of thoughts looking back?
Looking back, I learned weekly on some things to do. One thing that it does provide playing 8-man is space. There's a lot more room out there, even though the field is smaller. The key is getting the ball in your playmakers' hands and let them do things with it. Kel and Jake definitely did that last year. Baylor Black is one. Like I said, I think he's going to have a breakout year. And Noah Bacon's another that we can get the ball to. So Offensively, I think we can be pretty explosive. You know, we had a couple of losses last year, 3, total. You know, all 3 of those losses, we had. I'm not going to take anything away from the people that beat us because they deserved it. They beat us. But every game we had some guys that were dinged up, and it was always the guy that was receiving the ball. So, not saying it would have made a difference, but I think those games would have been a lot closer. So, at the end of the day, keep him healthy and, get the ball to those guys that can make plays.
Quick look at Thackerville, this week's opponent.
Yeah, got a new coach. Actually went over and watched them play. He's coming over from Texas, actually coached at Sanger with Coach Rogers. Coach Rogers, of course, used to be the head coach at Denison. He's a great man. Talked to him on the phone a couple times. Based on what I saw in the scrimmage, nothing much has changed. They're a 4-2, plays 0 behind it. So, but we're definitely going to be prepared for something else. No one's going to show you everything in a scrimmage. So, we've kind of kept it simple. Definitely we added a few things that they haven't seen. So, we'll get to Friday and we'll see what happens.
Coach, we appreciate you being with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Our coach of the Cado Bruins, good to have him with us. Coach Wigginton, as owner, each employee of Shamrock Bank has a vested interest in the success of their company, and that success depends on customer satisfaction. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC, sponsor of the Cado Coaches Show. Jim Reagan up next. We've got the Durant Coaches Show, sponsored by Brewer Realty. Our thanks to the coach, and our high school coverage will return right here on KOBC 106.3 FM. Video this year on YouTube at KOBC TV.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Durant Lions Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you are needed. Just like these student athletes are dedicated to representing their school and community, Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You are more than a customer. We are more than
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
This summer, check out new Lazy Boy recliners with savings up to 40% off and 10% off a second recliner. Major brand appliances on sale, washers, refrigerators, and more with our price match guarantee model for model. Tempur-Pedic and Serta mattresses are your best night's sleep with comfortable cooling options. Visit our expanded sleep center.
Mackey's in downtown Durant.
Tonight's Todd Vargas Coaches Show brought to you by Brewer Realty, a local company with local roots and great knowledge of the real estate industry. Call 580-745-9499 or find them online at brewerrealtyok.com. Coach, wanted to first say thanks for joining us again this year.
Absolutely, Jim. Appreciate it.
It is good to have you back after several close losses last year. Anticipation high this year, 24 seniors back. That's the most in many years. Let's kind of look at first the offense. You've got several returning starters back there.
Yeah, we've got, I think 10 of the 11 are all seniors and got a lot of experience. Obviously Cole Robinson at the helm at quarterback has really had an incredible spring and fall camp, and really excited about him. Just a dual threat kid. Obviously our running back, Manhart. And we got a few other kids that are going to be able to touch the ball with Trotter and Rangel and Deviney, a newcomer. And so we got some guys there. And then up front, Bull and, the Maddox Arnold, he's going to be playing defense. But Maximus Harrington, Bull, Justin Steps going to be at the center. DeMonte, who's been playing, And then really one of our young guys, Gage Rocha, a sophomore, is going to be playing tackle for us. And so we're excited about those guys.
Let's look at the wide receiver core. You have some returnees there, and that also some new things.
Yeah, Joseph Flores, a junior, Damian Almos, and Pope. Those junior kids are going to, help in, and then of course our seniors with Sage and Davis, Colton Poor, Holden Robinson, and Cleveland Williamson, who's new to the team. But a very dynamic group. They catch well, and they can make things happen when they get the ball in their hands.
Talk a little bit about special teams, also some experience there, kicking, punting.
Yeah, Otto Baskin, our kicker from last year. Last year was his first year kicking, and he's come out this year, and he's got a very strong leg, and we're hoping that he could be a real weapon for us, especially on kickoff and obviously field goals. And then James Wallace is going to be doing our punting. He was a junior, come in as a sophomore last year, did a really good job for us, and so we're hoping that he can be a kid that can flip the field for us also.
A couple of newcomers from McAllister coming in, Washington Maisie, and you mentioned Cleveland. How do they fit in?
It's like they've been here for 4 years. They get along with the kids. The kids get along with them. They're great players. They're great practice players. Just great young men. We just got a really special, talented group, and those two just help us.
Todd Vargas with us on the Brewer Realty Coaches Show. Coach, let's go ahead and look at the defensive side of the ball. Pretty strong last year. Kind of talk about the defense. You've got some good folks back.
Yeah, we've got a lot of kids back, and really the kids that we have that didn't start last year at least got playing time. And the only underclassmen we'll have will be Aiden Polk, a junior safety. The rest of them are all going to be seniors. But if you look on the line, Jackson Quest, who had a tremendous year last year, Colton Yarbrough, who's everybody knows him and what he can attribute. And really Maddox Arnold's been a great surprise this year. He played for us at offensive tackle last year, but we started playing defensive line, and he's got a high motor. Just really excited for that kid. And then our linebackers, Jaden Rangel, Axel Thurman, who's led the team in tackles last 2 years.
The tackle machine.
He's a great player, great kid. Britton Trotter, who's going to play the wheel this year. Extremely physical kid. Just really a pleasant surprise. And and then in the back, Holden Robinson, who played safety for us last year. Him and Cleveland are going to play corners, and Holden's just incredibly tough, physical player, playing on both sides of the ball. But he's just a great kid. And then, Kaysen Washington Macy probably going to be at that. He's going to be at that safety. But we've got other kids too. We've got a lot of guys that can come in, and we don't drop off very much.
Casey Washington Maisie, a little bit of a battle moving back to the offense with Robbins at quarterback, and looks like he's got to be on the field a lot, both offensively.
Yeah, he's a special kid. He's got a lot of special abilities, and he's right now he's our backup quarterback, and him and Cole battled it through, and I'll tell you, it's the best thing that ever happened for Cole, because it really pushed him. Cole is firing on all cylinders right now, making good decisions, getting the ball out on time, and obviously we'll in the game we'll show those things. But Case will be playing some slot for us, some special packages, and good kid.
Todd Vargas with us in the Brewer Realty coaches interview. Let's switch it over and look at Ada. They're loaded again. I read where they had 15 starters back. That team made the playoffs, and the games have been very competitive the last few years. Give us a little preview of Ada. Offensively, they have a lot of talented.
Yeah, I mean, it starts off with their quarterback. He's a real talented kid, throws the ball well. He can run. I don't think they want to run him just because he's so important to their system. But he's a good pocket passer, makes good decisions, has a live arm. Their running back's a big, strong, athletic kid. They like to run the stretch with him. They run some double sniffer, single sniffer stuff that they'll run the gap scheme, counter power, those types of things. But they want to be balanced. They want to run the ball. That's their first. They got a big offensive line, and he's got, two weapons out there on the edge that he can throw to. So they're very talented offense. I think the first 2 weeks of our season may be the best quarterbacks we see all year.
Yeah, Broken Bow definitely has one as well. Defensively, Ada has always posed problems. What do you expect from them?
Yeah, I mean, they're not any different from last year, running their even front 4-3. What they do, we feel like we know them well. They know us well. But they're really going to rely on their offense this year, and we've got to establish the ground game offensively against that defense, and that's if we can do that, that's going to be good for us.
Coach, glad you're with us. Time for the Mackey's Home Furnishings keys to the game. Obviously, the focus in the first ball game probably is getting lined up right and try not to make mistakes.
Well, we talked about it yesterday after practice. The team that makes the least amount of mistakes is got the best chance to win. And so offensively, not shooting ourselves in the foot, with illegal procedures, just dumb penalties that can be controlled, taking care of the football, no turnovers, obviously, and they're just taking advantage of our opportunities. We got to win up front in the trenches. Our offensive line's got to dominate, and our defensive line's got to dominate. And then, like you said, on defense, getting lined up, just because they will throw some exotic stuff out there, some unbalanced, some different things to try to get outflank you. And so, just getting our kids prepared to be able to line up to all those things. And then really, other than that, it's pin their ears back and go play.
Tonight's Keys of the Game, sponsored by Mackey Home Furnishings. See them for appliances, furniture, mattresses, and more. 320 West Main, Durant, and anytime at MackeyHomeFurnishings.com. And final question here. The motto's been burn the boats. Tell us about that.
Well, we've got 24 seniors, and it's a special group. It's a group that, when I got here, they were seventh graders, and we knew they were going to be special. And, to have 10 starting on defense and 10 starting on offense, we knew when this group came that we had a chance to really turn this thing. And so burn the boats is about, no plan B. We've got a vision. We've got a desire to be the best team that we can be, to go make a run deep in the playoffs. And kids believe it. Coaches believe it. I hope the fans will believe it. It's burn the boats. It's there's no turning back. These guys know it. They don't get another year. It's it. So, we're excited about it.
Coach, go Lions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for being with us again. Tonight's Todd Vargas interview brought to you by Brewer Realty, a local company with local roots and great knowledge of real estate industry, and also pretty good coaching.
Not bad. He's doing a great job.
He's a screamer, though. He sure is. Call him 580-745-9499. That's Derek Brewer we're talking about. Also online at brewerrealtyok.com. KLBC Football Pregame Show, courtesy of Texoma Educators Credit Union. Visit them online at texomaeducators.com. Coming up, we've got the kickoff, the 83rd edition Durant and Ada from Pollard Field. This is Jim Raggett. Thanks to Coach Vargas for being with us. Stay with us. We've got Durant football on the way on 106.3 FM. Follow us on YouTube this year at KLBC TV. Stay with us.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
Go! Fight! Win! It's time to wash your car! Again? The team at the Auto Spa is here to keep your car or truck looking clean through every season. Score big savings with our VIP Wash Club membership starting at $29.95 a month for unlimited washes. Wash and vacuum for free every day? Now that's a win. Bobby and Melissa Story are longtime supporters of Durant schools, sports, and activities and are proud to call the Auto Spa your hometown car wash. Stop by our Main Street Auto Spa location at 2002 West Main Street in Durant and get the victory for your vehicle.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it counting your savings. Spend it counting your blessings. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Durant High School Football is on the air. Listen on 106.3 FM and watch Steubenville Chevrolet video of all games, home and away, at the KLBC TV channel on YouTube. Durant High School Football in 2025 on KLBC is brought to you by First Texoma National Bank, Durant Lumber Company, Brewer Realty, Taco Casa, and WinC Technology. Also, First United Bank, Medical Center Pharmacy, Main Street and University Auto Spa, Westside Family Dentistry, and Steubenville Chevrolet, as well as Shamrock Bank, the Burridge Law Firm, Mackey Home Furnishings, Arnett Insurance, and Computer Services. Let's go out to the stadium and the voice of Durant High School Sports, Jim Reagan, and Superintendent of Durant Schools, Mark Mooring, for this week's presentation of Durant High School Football on KLBC FM and KLBC TV on YouTube.
Are with us as well. Mark, welcome to the booth.
Thank you, Jim. I am happy to be here.
It is good to have the superintendent of Durant Schools along for Durant football this year, and wow, what a way to start. These two teams have played 82 times. This is the 83rd tonight, and Mark, boy, a lot at stake in the opening game for both teams.
A lot at stake. Both teams are very senior-laden, and it was a very close game last year. Came down to a couple of calls, I think, and I think this is going to be a great game tonight. How often do you see 75 degrees on an August evening?
Remember a couple of years ago, it was 100 degrees here. The power went out with a couple of minutes to go in the second quarter. We waited to 9:45 to get the game in, and gosh, what a night it was. Durant ended up losing that one. Good matchup here. Ada comes in 8-4. Last year, second round 4A playoffs. Wade Boyle's the second-year head coach, 14th year at Ada. They will play Ardmore at home. And, you know, you've been around high school football a lot. Ada, when you talk about football, you talk about state football titles, but they haven't won since 1996.
They were a powerhouse in the 90s. I think it's 19 state championships, but they haven't won one in since 1996.
Yep. Cougars picked to win Class 4A District 4 with Broken Bow, our opponent next week. The Lions' opponent tabbed to finish second. Like Durant, they returned 8 defensive starters and 7 on offense. And one player that you'll want to watch is the quarterback, Brock Boyles.
Yes, sir. I believe he threw for over 2,400 yards last year. He's a good one. He's a 4-year starter.
Karan Richardson, a running back, 6 foot 215, ran for 1,100 yards last year, including 90 yards on 12 carries before leaving last year's game with an injury. McKeevan Richardson, he's their great receiver, and you'll need to watch him.
I believe he had over almost 1,000 yards receiving last year.
He was a good one. Let's talk about Durant. Lions 2-8 last year, but they lost 4 games by 8 points. And this is a team that is loaded with seniors and experience.
Loaded with seniors, loaded with talent. The motto is burn the boats. This is it.
It is right. Durant looking to post the school's first winning season since 2008 and the first playoff appearance since 2011. 24-member senior class, including 2 transfers from McAllister. And I'll tell you what, they have some folks back. We talked about Manhard. He ran for 911 yards, and, you know, he was an explosive runner last year.
He was. He's a big play-capable kid. He had some big runs last year for us.
Had an 84-yard run versus McAllister, and 5 runs of 65 or more. He'll also play at linebacker as well. As you see at the 50-yard line, the toss is getting ready to go. As looking at the Durant captains, it is Grant Bull, Axel Thurman, Stephen Manhard, and Cole Robbins. Other players to watch for Durant. Cole Robbins gets a start at quarterback. The 5'11", 180 senior completed 54% of his passes for 1,206 yards and 9 touchdowns last year, and he rushed for 420 yards, so he's a dual threat.
It looks like Ada won the toss, and they chose to receive, Jim.
All righty. Defensively, should be a good one, Mark. Axel Thurman, I call him the tackle machine.
He is.
He led the team with 131 tackles. He recorded 20 tackles against Tulsa Kelly.
He's that old school linebacker that you love to see plugging and filling the holes. He does the dirty work. He is a tackle machine. Great kid, hard worker.
Also, Jaden Rangel is back, the linebacker. Here come the Cougars.
You know, he played really well at linebacker for us last year, and on offense, when the ball's in his hands, he just makes big plays.
They put him at wide receiver, maybe at running back. You'll never know when Rangel's going to show up.
You never know.
Also back, Holden Robinson caught 13 passes, had a couple of picks on defense. And, you know, the guy a lot of people are talking about, Colton Yarbrough, he has verbally committed to Arkansas. And I tell you what a physical specimen he is, and if he can really show out this year, that would be great.
Oh, he is a physical specimen. He's a great kid, too, so I hope and pray that Colton has a fantastic year this year.
A couple of new players, Cleveland Williamson, wide receiver and DB, had 6 picks last year for McAllister, and Kason Washington Maisie, you might remember him as the quarterback last year. Both those transferred here, and they will see action. We'll see Robbins and Maisie, Washington Maisie a lot on the field at the same time, Mark.
Yes, and Kason, I do remember him at quarterback last year at McAllister. That was a heartbreaker. We lost in the last second, but it's nice to have him on the good guy's side this time around.
This is the 83rd game in the series. Ada leads whopping 66-14-2. This game was first played even before I was born in 1917. The Cougars won that one 14-0. Here come the Lions. How outstanding.
That is awesome. Got the fireworks show going.
Brady Baskins, we kind of timed this out. Brady came by the station and said, well, how long does it take for him to run out to the field? And as he tried to time it out. So, boy, I'm looking forward to this, Mark.
That is awesome. That was a nice surprise for me. I didn't know about the fireworks going on.
I would expect plenty of fireworks this evening, and we'd like to thank all of our sponsors that are helping us bring Durant High School football to you. Our pregame sponsor, Texoma Federal Credit Union, also Brewer Realty is a Durant Coaches Show sponsor, Shamrock Bank, the Cado Coaches Show, and we got a bunch of good sponsors this year. And should be a lot of fun. Got some new features we'll tell you about, the cheer salute, and, of course, the senior spotlight's loaded this year. Excuse me. Here we go. Durant will be playing defense. Excuse me. We'll get this starting lineup brought to you by Taco Casa when they get out there. And the Lions, we're almost set to go, and it's about time to get after it, I tell you what. Otto Baskin is kicking right hash. And Ada with a very explosive Kanan Parker, excuse me, and LaKeven Richardson back. Here is the boot. It will go down to about the 12-yard line, fielded, goes up the middle at the 20, hit and dropped at the 25-yard line. Defensively for Durant, Colton Yarbrough, Jackson Cuesta, Maddox Arnold, Jaden Rangel, Axel Thurman, Stephen Van Hart, Britton Trotter, Holden Robinson, Cleveland Williamson, Kaysen Washington Maisie, and Aiden Pogue. Tonight's starting lineup from Durant. Brought to you by Taco Casa, real food, real good. Taco Casa on 1st Street in Durant. And our kickoff brought to you by Shamrock Bank as well.
It's an excellent kickoff. Deep kickoff to the corner. Didn't get it to the deep guys, didn't get to the speed guys, but got it to that up back and stopped them at the 29-yard line.
So Ada has it. Brock Boyles, their quarterback. He puts Owen Wolford in motion. And he will drop the pass and throws. The pass is batted down, incomplete. That was batted down by Cleveland Williamson.
Great job by Cleveland getting up and knocking that ball down. Aiden Polk was coming over the top with the safety position. He was there as well. Good coverage.
Offensively, up front, it is Matthew, Gonzalez, Rao, Wortham, and Matthews for Ada. Wolford, the tight end, Bowles, the quarterback, Richardson, Stipe in the backfield, and Richardson, LaKeven, and Kamari Richardson, the wide receivers. There's a handoff hit and stuffed. Short gain. That looked like it was Karan Richardson, and he got nothing.
You know, Ada motioned that slot over to the right to make the trips look, try to get the edge, and we came off the edge and blew it up.
3rd down and 14. As the ball was at the 22-yard line. First possession of the game, Durant and Ada. Here we go. Cougars send Walford in motion. Back of the backfield. Quarterback is Boyles. He drops, rolls to his right, looks for a screen. Pass caught 25-yard line. He's in the secondary. Has a first down up over the 35 to the 40. Coming up with the catch was LaKeven Richardson, and the mark, they set that screen up perfectly.
They did. It was set up perfect. Blockers got out there. We got to get pursuit. That's the best thing you can do when you got that slip screen is get as many guys the ball as you can from inside out.
First down. Grant first down brought to you by First United Bank, but I guess we'll give them one as well. So they keep the drive alive. Man goes in motion. That is Christian. There's a handoff. Hit in the backfield, bounces outside 40, 45-yard line, up over midfield. That's close to another First United Bank first down. That is Karan Richardson and Ada with a couple of first downs and they made a big conversion on that 3rd and long moments ago.
You know, right there, they ran a little counter play. The guard kicked, and they wrapped around with the slot, and we didn't set the edge right there. We got it good inside out there, but we got to get the edge set.
So first down and 10 inside Durant's 50 at the 49-yard line. 10:35 to go first quarter, no score. Ada first possession. Durant showing movement, and we have movement on the far side. That was Kelton. Check that. Kamari Richardson will set him back 5. No score on our Shamrock Bank scoreboard.
Like to see more early season miscues there.
Especially on the white.
Yes.
Ada in the white and maroon, Durant in the new unis, white pants and the red top with the red helmet and the white lion. Second down and 1st and 15, and turn it back, fair play. As you can tell, Mark's a former coach, and I told him to watch this game as a coach would, so.
I did. That was going to be an interesting formation. They had what we call a sniffer and a slot there together, so it looked like it might be a power run play possibly.
So we make it first down and 10 for Ada after 5 back and 5-4. There's a handoff there to Richardson. He is in the secondary. He may score. He's inside the 20, and he is pulled down at the 4-yard line. Karan Richardson takes it down close inside the 5. See where they mark it. They mark it back at the 5-yard line. So that was a 44-yard scamper that time for Richardson. And he had a pretty big hole over the right side.
He did. He had a pretty big hole up the right side there. And they outnumbered us with the blockers.
So first down and goal. Cougars at the 5-yard line. There is Boyles to Richardson. Richardson will be knifed down inside the 5 to about the 2.
Great job there on the outside, coming in and knocking him down.
They marked it at the 2, so it's second down and goal. 9:45 to go here in the first quarter. No score on the Shamrock Bank scoreboard yet. There is Richardson, hit in the backfield, thrown back. Several Lions there. Looks like Rangel came up off the bottom of the pile.
Great defensive effort. They were overloaded to the right side. They had the slot and the sniffer on the right side and just a tackle over here on the left. So they were overloaded that way. We shifted, and Rangel made a great play.
Third down and go from the 3-yard line. See if they go to the air. They hadn't needed to. They've got the full backfield now. Power formation. There is Boyles. Hands on outside, tries to make it outside, cuts in, he is hit, and he is in for the touchdown. Ada scores on their first possession. That was Kanan Parker, and the Cougars lead it by a score of 6-0, an impressive drive.
On that inverted diamond formation, handoff sweep to the left. Outran us to the edge. We were there, now it just outran us.
So Stout, a freshman, will be coming in to kick. Extra points this year brought to you by Arnett Insurance. Low snap, kicks on the way, it is up and it is good. Shamrock Bank score is 8-7, Durant nothing. We'll take a timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Brewer Realty. We're back in 60 seconds here on KOBC.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
Hi, this is Austin Hyder from Wincy Technology. If you're running a business, don't let IT issues slow you down. At Wincy Technology, we manage all of your IT needs, whether it's VoIP phone systems and service, computer sales and service, networking, and Wi-Fi, so you can focus on what you do best. Our unmatched customer service means fast, reliable solutions to keep your business running smoothly. Less downtime, more productivity. Ready to streamline your IT? Call us at 580-920-3801 or online at wincy.technology.
And number 22, Shaden Davis.
Okay, we are back. This kickoff brought to you by Shamrock Bank. Here is the boot. It is a short boot, goes out of bounds, so Durant will get pretty good field position. We are working on an issue with music that has come on the KOBC, so we are working to try to fix that. Let's go ahead and get the offense set up for the Durant Lions. Starting lineup for Durant, brought to you by Taco Casa. For the Lions, up front, DeMonte Everett, Gage Rocha, Jackson Stepp, Grant Bull, and Maximus Arrington. The tight end, Colton Yarborough. Cole Robbins, the quarterback. Manhard is the back. And Washington Maisie, Davis, Williamson, and Holden Robinson, the wide receivers. Pretty good field position for the Lions. First down and 10 for Durant at the 45-yard line. There's a whistle. Play clock at 17 on it. So we'll have to see what that is. They will leave it where it was. There's a handoff inside, and Durant will get a couple of yards.
Little quick inside trap play, hit 2 yards.
That was Axel Thurman in the backfield. 2-yard pickup, second down. Durant has it at the 47-yard line. Durant has 2 receivers left. Tight formation right. Cole Robbins, the quarterback. Kind of a staggered signal count. Ada scored on their first possession to take the lead. Robbins rolls to his right, looks. He's in trouble. He throws it away as he was pressured back at the 35-yard line. There is a flag. It may be grounding. We'll see if somebody was in the area. Nope. Intentional grounding against Durant. So that will back him up. 8:02 to go here in the first period. Shamrock Bank's score is 7-0 as Ada scored on their first possession. Durant running, sputtering a little bit in their first possession here. Got several new features. Of course, we'll have the Durant Lumber Company hard hat. We will pick that on Monday or Tuesday. So third down and long. Rolling out, pass goes in the flat. That is Axel Thurman. He ran over 1 and ran over 2, but he's going to be short of the first down by about a yard. He needed to make the 46. He made the 45, so it is 4th down.
Nice safe play on 3rd and 20. That was a good job of Cole getting rid of it, and good job of Axel catching it and picking up almost 11 yards.
So Durant will go ahead and punt.
Get a little bit back and play some field position here.
Wallace will be in to punt. Low snap. He's going to run it, and he is going to be hit, and he is going to be short of the first down. So, a low snap, and then the punter had to just try to get the first down. It was close, but Ada with great field position at the 45-yard line, first down and 10.
Yeah, low snap. He fielded it well, but after he had time, he just didn't have time. He had rushers in his face after he picked up the snap, and he got what he could get.
So the defense right now put back on the field, down 7-0. Let's see what they can come up with. Right side hash, Brock Boyles. Here's the quarterback. Man goes in motion. That's Richardson. He got the handoff. He is hit, and Rangel got him in the backfield. Back on the other side of the 50-yard line at the 49.
Lions not fooled there. A little trickeration. They had a counter to the left and handed off, jet sweep to the right. We were not fooled. Great job.
Loss of about 6 yards, so it's second down. We'll call it 16 or so.
Second down and 16.
Big plays have hurt Durant over the years. Let's see if Durant can make a stop here. Boyles. Now changing the play, right side hash, 49-yard line. He drops the pass, throws. Pass is going to be caught. No, dropped at the 19-yard line. Good grief, that was close. That was Kanan Parker. He had a step on the secondary, but he could not hold on, so it is third down and long.
Yeah, it was really close. Luckily, Lions brought some pressure. I think he had to throw it a little bit before he wanted to, and that was the difference in that play.
So 3rd and 16, Durant had Ada in a similar situation on that first drive, and Ada was able to use a screen pass to get the first down. Durant. Ada will call a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with more. Timeout brought to you by Brewer Realty. Shamrock Bank score 7-0 Ada. This is Durant football.
At Taco Casa, we get our beef from the American rancher, our corn from the American farmer, and our cheese from the American dairyman. We feed Americans. Taco Casa, real fresh, real food, real good, since 1972.
Okay, I'd say big play. You know, it's early first quarter, but Lions down 7-0, your Shamrock Bank score, and need a stop right here and kind of switch the momentum.
We do, and Ada might be thinking 2 plays here, depending on if they can get 6 or 7 in this play, and they might go for it on 4th down. We'll have to see.
3rd down and 16. Back to pass. Durant was there offside. They tried that screen again. Hopefully Durant wasn't offside. That was Richardson once again, Ron Richardson. Let's see what that whistle was. No flag, perhaps. It's procedure against Ada. Probably some movement, so we'll get a shot at the ball. Big stop for the Lions defense right there, Mark.
Big stop.
So Boyles is the punter as well for Ada, the quarterback.
Means we better be on our toes for a fake.
Sajan Davis is back at about the 14-yard line. Not much of a breeze. Here's the kick. A nice angle to the sideline. Got a good bounce, and Durant's going to have crummy field position at about the 7-yard line. So 6:44 to go. There is a flag at the 33-yard line. Tell you what, let's take this time to do our Hausner cheer salute. Our Hausner cheer salute. We feature these members of the 2025 Durant High School cheerleading team. Alexi Powell and Amasha Williams. Hausner manufactures and distributes precast concrete storm shelters, septic tanks, and other plumbing and sewer system supplies. Find them at gohausner.com. Lions with it with crummy field position at the 4-yard line. Also a big thanks to Studeville Chevrolet, the sponsor of our video stream this year. There's a handoff. That is Manhard. Manhard up over the 5, works the pile to the 10-yard line.
Nice hole over the right side. Had their left guard pulling and swabbing up in the hole. Manhart picks up about 6 yards.
So 2nd down at about 4. A little bit of haze. That might be the fireworks.
It might be. It's kind of drifting over the stadium.
So how you doing, Mark, over there?
I'm good. This is my first time to ever do the color, and I've been studying up on football all my life. So.
Well, you're a longtime coach. You know about it more than I do. So 2nd down 4. In motion. That was Flores hitting the backfield and just spun down as Manhard.
Jim, we had the edge out there too. That guy, he just ran right through the right side of the offensive line.
Yeah, Wyatt Kilgore there, the senior defensive lineman, and Durant back now, 3rd and 10.
Appears to be the same play that we ran at the first play of the game where we got the penalty and they blew the whistle. Just to the other side.
So 3rd down and 10, back at the 4-yard line. 2 receivers left. That's inside handoff. Manhard, there's nowhere to go. He was hit and stuffed. So Ada will get good field position, and right now the field position game has not been in Durant's favor.
No, it has not.
That's what happens to you.
We need to flip the field.
So another punt for the Lions.
Punter's going to be backed up in the end zone, too.
Yep, James Wallace is out there. The junior, he came on last year to punt. And he's going to be about 2 yards away from the stripe, the back stripe of the zone. Play clock down to 1, and I think they ran out of time. He got a pretty good kick, taken at the 45-yard line. That is Kanan Parker down the right sideline. He's at the 30 and inside the 25 at the 22-yard line. So great field position for Ada. There's a late flag. There's a little bit of extracurricular activities out there. We'll see who that flag is against. So Ada with fantastic field position here, up 7-0, 3:49 to go in the first period. The officials a talking thing over. Big crowd is what you would expect here. Coach Brees stopped in. He hesitated, wouldn't get on mic with us, but
I tried to hand him the headset. Coach Brees is a great guy.
We got one for him over here, but he's been up here. He was up with me for many years.
On that punt, I think our guys were holding in a little bit long because the last time what happened, we didn't get our coverage down there.
Looks like personal foul against Ada. That will push them back over the 30 to about the 35-yard line. Every little bit helps.
Placed at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10, Ada.
So the Lions defense once again needing to make a stop here, and they have been on the field quite a bit. The offense has struggled. First 2 games of the year really tough for Durant. Here comes the Cougars. Richardson hit in the backfield, stuffed. That Manhard? Yeah, it was Manhard underneath. Submarining made the tackle.
Great play by the Lions. Ada tries to get the edge, and we run inside out and make the play for a 6-yard loss.
2nd down and 16. That backs it up to the 41-yard line. This is an outstanding August evening.
Oh, it is.
Week 0. I've never seen it this cool.
Beautiful.
2nd down, 15. Boyles, the quarterback. There is handoff inside. He's in the secondary and inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. That was Cody Carpenter, I believe, number 6.
That's that counter play again at the right guard and the H-back pulling.
It'll be short about 5 yards of the first down. 3rd down and 5. Probably going to be 4-down territory. The wind, I believe, is at their back. It's out of the east, so it's kind of blowing across the side of the kicker. It's a freshman kicker. 3rd down and 5. Carpenter hit, spun down in the backfield. That's Britton Trotter. Britton Trotter with the tackle there, and that pushes him back a little bit more.
Great play by Britton. Looked like Ada brought in number 32. Looks like he's a blocker, and he actually pulled and swabbed, and they ran that counter play again. We have played that counter play excellent.
4th down and 5. They're going to go for it.
Lions need to watch the ball here.
Boyles. 2 backs to his left. Back to pass. Looks, throws. Pass is caught for a touchdown. That was LaKeven Richardson. A 30-yard touchdown pass from Boyles, and it is quickly 13-0. Ada with the lead. Pretty good coverage there, but a nice catch.
It was great coverage there. Nice throw, nice catch.
Richardson's, that was LaKeven Richardson, and I'll tell you what, he burned us last year a couple of times.
He's burned a lot of people.
Stout in to try the extra point. And we await the snap. And we got the procedure that'll back them up about 5. Lion defensively, the secondary struggling a little bit early. That has been, Ada has had some issues running, but Ada's been able to go on top a couple of times. So they're going to. They will kick it now from the 7-yard line. Here's the kick on the way. It is up, and he drilled it through. It's good. Shamrock makes score is 14-0 Ada. This timeout brought to you by Brewer Realty. Back with more Durant football on KLBC.
Welcome to Durant Lumber. I'm Mike Ridgway, a proud sponsor of Durant High School sports. It's just one of the ways we support our community. If you're a professional builder, you'll find all that you need right here. As you can see, there's plenty of lumber. And for the do-it-yourselfer weekend warrior, there's paint by Easy Care and Weatherall. The best in outdoor cooking with Traeger grills, lawn and garden maintenance and repair, plus experienced professionals that will help you with any project. Come see us. Durant Lumber Company, your True Value hardware store in Durant.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Shamrock back with you. Our score 14-0. Shamrock score 14-0. Ada with the lead is Richardson. 30-yard pass from Boyles, and Stout added the extra point. And here is the boot from Stout. It's a short kick. Will once again go out of bounds. So Ada has been quite efficient thus far in the first period. And, you know, Mark, they had got good field position, and they were able to convert a couple of 3rd and longs the last 2 drives.
They've had excellent field position. It looks like they're in their passing game. It's pretty much he's in the gun, and that's catch and throw a fade. I think they're worried a little bit about our pressure, and we've been covering them very well. That was an excellent throw, excellent catch, excellent coverage on our part.
Let's go ahead and look at our senior spotlight. Greg Phillips of State Farm Insurance brings you tonight's spotlight on Durant senior football players. This week we salute Kaysen, Washington Maisie, DeMonte Everett, and Britton Trotter. See Greg Phillips, State Farm in Durant, for life, home, car insurance, and more. Call for a quote, 924-1212. There you see the young men. Kaysen, Washington Maisie, DeMonte Everett, and Britton Trotter. Brought to you by State Farm, Greg Phillips.
Will take over first down.
All righty, here we go. Lions offensively have stuttered here at the beginning. Let's see if they can get something going here on their 3rd possession. Get my papers situated here, Mark.
Looks like we got some man coverage over here on Holden.
Got trips to the left. Holden Robinson right. Manhart in the backfield. Handoff. Stephen is thrown down. Nothing there. No game. 2nd down and 10. Next week, Durant will be at Broken Bow, and Graydon Howell will be down there. That's that great quarterback from the Savages. He put on a clinic last year.
Yes, he did. He is an excellent athlete and excellent kid.
2nd down, 9. They gave him 1 yard. in motion. Here's a handoff. That is Washington Maisie, and he is thrown down in the backfield for a big loss. Back near the 30-yard line at the 30. So Durant is going the wrong direction.
Cross on the play brings up third down.
So 3rd down and 15. Cougars, they have aspirations this year. 8-4 last year, second-round playoff team. They have 15 starters back, too, so when is Ada not pretty good? I just want to know.
Very experienced playoff squad. We need to pick up some positive yards and get some confidence here on offense.
Timeout with 23 seconds to go. I'd like a reminder that Grant Lumber Company is the Hard Hat Award sponsor. Again, of course, don't have one this week. We will have one for next week. Be sure and check out the bargains of the month at Durant Lumber Company. Proud sponsor, Durant Lion Hard Hat. Durant Lumber Company, 115 South 3rd in Durant. Enter video brought to you by Studeville Chevrolet. So first period action has been all the Cougars. And Durant facing a 3rd down and 15. Next home game coming up will be homecoming in 2 weeks. Gravette, Arkansas will make that very long trip that we made last year.
Yes, thank goodness that was last year for us.
Yes.
Let them come here.
3rd down 15. Lions looking for a big play here.
Again, Holden's over there, man coverage.
Back to
corners
pass.
inside leverage.
In trouble. That is Robbins. He is thrown down. A big loss. That was Eli Justice. And the first period will end mercifully for Durant. It has been tough. Cougars have dominated here in the first. That is the quarter. This time out brought to you by Brewer Realty. Our Shamrock Bank score is Ada 14, Durant nothing. Back with more Durant football on KLBC.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
Yarnett Insurance Agency has been Texoma's trusted source for insurance since 1964. Your agent will analyze your complete insurance needs, design a total protection program, and place the coverage through a top-rated insurance company that can best meet your needs. The Yarnett Insurance Agency offers commercial and personal coverage with emphasis on great service and quality insurance plans at a competitive cost. The Yarnett Insurance Agency, 1116 West Main Street in Durant. Call 580-924-5468. KLBC Durant, Jim Reagan, Mark Mooring. Fine football on the radio and video tonight, 14-0. Ada with the lead. Our Shamrock makes score, and Durant facing their third punt. Here, almost got one of those T-shirts up here, Mark.
Cheerleader needs to come out for quarterback.
Just don't. I think they have one of those little guns, don't they?
Be nice to see us pin this on the sideline somewhere.
We need something good to happen for sure.
There
Here's the kick. That will probably get a run. It does, and that goes out of bounds about the 45-yard line. So 23. Let's see. About 23. About the 30-yard punt. Ada with pretty good field position.
You know, only a 30-yard punt, but he did a good job of keeping it away from that dangerous returner.
Right. A lot to be said for that.
Take over first down and 10 from the 46-yard line.
It has been tough for Durant over the years. They haven't won in successive seasons in this series since winning 4 straight games in 1932 through 35. Durant did beat the Cougars twice in that state championship year of 1983. Here we go. at the 45-yard line. Drake Boyles the quarterback. Went back in the backfield. There's a spot pass, incomplete, and intercepted, deflected, and caught. That was Williamson, Cleveland Williamson, with the interception. And Mark, we needed something good to happen, and there you go.
There we go. Tip pass. Receiver tipped the pass, just like a tip ball drill. Our guy is aggressive, gets blocked into it, intercepts the ball, Lions ball.
They've got it at the 42-yard line, and Durant with the first time in plus territory. Let's see if the offense can get something going. Lions will come out. Right side hash. Robinson and Davis are left. Two receivers left and right. Back to pass. Cole looks, throws, pass incomplete, a little bit low and behind Manhart. He was open at the 28-yard line, so it'll be second down.
Great protection there. Just got to make the throw, make the catch. Good throw.
Second down and 10. Oklahoma football, by the way, is on KSCO tomorrow. 2 o'clock, the airtime. They have that 3-hour pregame show. And then the kickoff is 5, Oklahoma versus Illinois State. Second down and 10. Trips go right now. That's Almost, who is the far receiver, rolling that way, and now coming back the other way. The pass is incomplete. I think it was deflected at the line of scrimmage. Looked like pressure from Jamin Ivey.
Yep, looked like it was deflected at the line of scrimmage. If we would have got to catch that, I think we had blocking.
Third down and 10. Lions looking for their first United Bank first down. Got trips right, one receiver left. In motion, Rangel. Flat pass, got it, 40-yard line. 45, 35. He's going to be depending on the mark. They got a crummy mark. Let's see if they gave him the first United Bank first down.
Jim, anytime the ball's in Rangel's hands, good things happen.
Yeah, they went away from the flow that time, and Rangel's he's a bear to bring down.
Yes, he is. I would not want to do that.
Fourth down and a smidge. Grant will bring the jumbo package in. That's Rangel, Colton Yarbrough, Axel Thurman. Robbins is getting the word from the coaching staff.
Looks like we're going to measure it.
Coaches this year for Durant, I have these on my list somewhere, I thought. Yep, I took it off this list. They are going to go ahead and measure. Here it is. John Wilmoth, Sean McClellan, Mike Dills, Travis Smith, Derek Brewer, Jacob Bradbury, Jeff Norris, Levi Knight, Ryan Shahan, Trevor Golden. The long walk across the field. They're going to figure out how far they're going to need to get the first down. And it is short. So it's fourth down and less than a yard. And with the big bruisers out there. Let's see, I believe we got a few stats from Kevin Farr. All of Ada with 104 total yards, and Durant right now is in the negative. That was heading into this drive. Fourth down and just less than a yard for Durant. Durant fans getting a little restless and a little excited here. They rush to the line of scrimmage. Grangel is in the Wildcat. He is hit. He is going to be stopped short of the first down. Ada makes the play.
Yep, 44 with some penetration there. Can't have that on short yardage.
So Durant unable to come up with the first down after converting the turnover in that first half. Durant first quarter, 9 carries, minus 21 yards. Didn't help there either. Ada 10 rushes for 56 yards passing, and Durant 11, Ada 48 total yards. Durant was minus 10 and Ada 104. Thanks Kevin Farr for helping out with some of the stats. So here we go, first down and 10, Cougs at their own 35-yard line in the backfield. That is Richardson. He is hit and stopped.
You know, that's that sweep play again, and, you know, we've been running inside out on that all night long. Stephen Manhart or Britton Trotter both have been running inside out, depending on if it's going left or right, and making some great plays on that.
Be sure and stay with us at halftime. Our halftime show brought to you by Auto Spa Car Wash. Has multiple locations throughout Durant and Medill. We will always feature the Pride of Durant band. Second down at 11. 10:51 to go here in the quarter. There's a handoff and kind of a stutter step that time for Karan Richardson. Will gain him a couple of yards.
Little inside trap play. It looked like Ada did something wrong in the backfield there and kind of messed him up, and he had to stutter, and we got some penetration and stopped him.
Third down and 8.
Brings up third down and 8 upcoming for the Cougars.
Far side is full. Our side looks pretty full too. Boyles, the quarterback, throws across the middle, pass is incomplete. Good coverage that time. That was Cleveland Williamson. He was blanketing Lakeven Richardson.
Good coverage and good pressure by Maddox Arnold.
Lions with a stop. They will force the punt. Again, that is Boyles who punts. 10:44 to go here in the second quarter. Shamrock Bank score 14-0.
You know, obviously they're not going to fake in this situation, but it's always scary when you got a quarterback as your punter.
He will boom that one. It will hit at the 30 and roll to the 25 and roll down inside the 25 to the 19-yard line. 23-31. That was a heck of a punt. Like that 44-yard punt. So the Lions with 10:29 to go here the first half will get it back down 14-zip.
Need to string together a couple possessions here and get a drive going, get some confidence.
Got time to get something going before halftime, maybe cut that in half and change the complexion of this game a little bit. Got trips to the right. Holden Robinson is left. Robbins, he has nowhere to go. I mean, there's just nothing there. Ada's defensive wall is controlling it. That is Gus Matthews, Jamin Ivey, Jake Matthews, and Wyatt Kilgore.
You know, Jim, it was a pretty light box there. They had 4 guys out on their trips, and they had a deep safety and a corner over here on the single receiver.
Just didn't have time to do anything. No.
Nope.
Lost a good 5 yards, second down 15. Rolling right is Cole Robbins. Throws, pass deflected, batted around, and incomplete. Nearly caught, nearly intercepted, and nearly caught again. That was Manhart who made the lunge at the end to try to get it, but we're lucky that wasn't picked.
Yes, we are. Pinballed around.
Complete brings up third down.
3rd and 15.
was nice to see Cole be able to roll out and not have anybody in his face and get the ball off.
Colton Poor out there now. He's the middle of 3 receivers to the right. 3rd down and 15, back to pass, and he's in trouble. He better throw it out of the end zone. He'll get the ball up. The pass is incomplete on the far side. How Cole got that over to Manhart, I'll never know. Is that Manhart or that might be Colton Poor over there? The officials are talking about something.
You know, it looked like our left tackle grabbed a hold of the defensive end's leg, and we got the hold there, I believe.
They will probably won't take that. They'll take the incomplete pass, and Durant will have to punt from their own end zone again, or close. 9:40 to go before halftime.
Decline brings up 4th down.
So once again, Durant will punt. James Wallace. He's standing at about the 2. Good snap this time. Here's the kick. Pretty good boom. Caught at the 50-yard line. At the 40, hit hard and knocked down was Kanan Parker, close to the 40. But once again, Ada with a short field to work with 9:30 to go before halftime. Shamrock Bank score 14-0 Cougars.
Decent punt, good coverage. I'd like to see us keep punt out of the middle of the field. You always want to punt it to one of the sidelines and pin that guy.
39-yard line.
He is scary. And
yes, he
they
is.
Have
he is
several scary players.
He is a weapon. You need to use the sideline as our 12th defender.
Defense called upon once again to bow their neck, as we used to say in the old days. I don't think they say that anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Do they? 2 receivers left, 1 right. Boyles, inside handoff, and that's pretty good pickup. That was Cron Richardson. He got 7 or 8 yards over left tackle.
Now, that's a straight old-fashioned power play. Kick out, guard pulls, straight off the left side.
Got 9, 2nd down and 1.
2nd down and 2.
If you're Ada now, you're wanting to run a little clock and try to get a touchdown before halftime. Trying to make it to halftime right now. There's Richardson is hit again this time, and he is thrown back. Several Lions were there.
Great penetration by Jackson Cuesta.
Yeah, Aiden Pope is there as well.
And on the tackle for the Lions, number 28, Jackson.
They lost a couple. That 2nd down makes it 3rd down and 3. Grant Bull now will give Cuesta a rest.
And this is probably 2-down territory here, Jim.
Would think so. Try to get him to jump offside. Durant didn't. Play clock down to 1, and they'll call a timeout. Timeout, Ada. We'll take a 30-second break. Be back with more. This timeout brought to you by Brewer Realty, and the Shamrock Bank score 14-0 Cougars.
Hi, I'm Zane C.
And I'm Michelle Aller.
We're a part of your team here at Medical Center Pharmacy.
And our goal is to stay in front of your healthcare needs,
providing you the wellness services that you want.
From on-site compounding and vaccinations to weight loss programs and hormone replacement therapy.
We offer you the latest advances to make your life easier.
Here at Medical Center Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
When you're dealing with an insurance company, you're already behind the 8 ball. And the only way to get a level playing field is to hire an attorney.
We treat each and every case and each and every client as if they are a friend and neighbor, because that is how we view them.
You'll get the best service. You're going to have the best people working on your case. That I can promise.
Here we go, 4th down. There's a pass in the flat, caught 30-yard line, 25, 1st down. Nice job that time by Boyles. He had pressure in his face, but he was able to get the ball over the defender, and they pick up another first down, a fourth down pickup.
Nice little play action off the counter, fullback in the flats. We sell out on the short yardage.
So first down and 10 at the 24-yard line. First United Bank first down. We'll give them credit for it. That is Carpenter. There's nothing there. He will fall forward. Colton was down low to get him. I gave him about a yard and a half.
Colton Yarbrough and Stephen Manhard.
Clock running down now a little bit under 7.5. If you're listening on the radio, catch us on YouTube this year at KLBC TV. Excuse me, Mark.
You're good. Defense doing a good job stopping the run.
Second and we'll call it 8. At the 22-yard line, we have two men going motion. Full house backfield to the left. Rolling to his right is Boyles. He throws across the way and incomplete, I think. Are they going to call it complete? I think they are. Let's see if we can get a replay on that one there. As it was behind him. Couldn't really tell.
Couldn't really tell.
Down near the 5-yard line, first and goal.
First and on goal. Cougars have it first down and goal at the 5. And that is Cron Richardson. He is stopped short of the goal line.
Inside off tackle power play that they ran a couple plays ago.
Short gain on the play.
Sure, Ada's going to want to run the ball here, take some time off the clock.
Ball plays near the 2-yard line, second and goal.
So you heard it, second down and goal at the 2. Let's get this thing reset up here. Tight formation, handoff. That is touchdown, Ada.
Touchdown, Cooper.
So that was Karan Richardson with the touchdown, and Ada scores again. They lead it 20-0. Karan Richardson, a 2-yard run. And again, 2 of their 3 touchdowns marked short fields. Stout will try the extra point. It is up and it is good.
The extra point is up and good.
Timeout brought to you by Brewer Realty. Our Shamrock Bank score is 8-21 Durant. Nothing. Back with more Durant football on KLBC in 60 seconds.
You ace the test when you buy your Chevrolet the Steubenville way. You avoid expensive dealer add-ons and hidden fees. At Steubenville Chevrolet, you get the car or truck you want without the extra costs and no pressure. Just honest deals and straightforward pricing on new Chevrolets and quality pre-owns from a dealership that believes in integrity and supporting the local community. Proudly serving Texoma for 12 years strong. Experience the difference at Steubenville Chevrolet, Westside Drive in Durant, and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com.
When you have computer issues, you know that Computer Services of Durant is who you need to call. But what you don't know is what else Computer Services can do for you and your business. We can build you a website, install phone systems and security cameras, repair your iPhone, or sell you a new computer. Computer Services of Durant can even install and network your equipment at home or work. We're much more than a place that fixes computers. Hey, it's a high-tech world and we've got high-tech solutions. Check us out online, csdurant.com.
This kickoff brought to you by Shamrock Bank. Extra points this year, by the way, for Durant, brought to you by Arnett Insurance. There is a short kick to the right, and a fair catch is caught by Holden Robinson at the 25-yard line. Also, Medical Center Pharmacy is the sponsor of our scoring this year. Medical Center Pharmacy knows you by name and is ready to serve your health care needs. And, of course, good to have Arnett Insurance. They can't insure a victory in tonight's game, but they can insure home, automotive, and commercial protection. They're our extra point sponsor for the Lions this year. Still time, 6:05 to go. If the Lions can get something going.
Well, Jim, if we can score here, we get the ball back in the third quarter.
Yep, it is yet another important drive for the home team. There is Manhart, 30-yard line. Weaves outside to about the 35. Get something positive moving here.
A little sweep to the left. Manhart does a good job of setting up his blockers to make the blocks and cutting off of them.
Got an 8-yard pickup, 2nd down and 2. Ball is at the 36-yard line. Right side hash. Robbins at quarterback. Manhart in the backfield. Got the handoff, has a first down, 40-yard line. He's in the secondary. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Durant. Manhart goes 64. How about that?
That's what we needed right there.
Manhart, a 64-yard touchdown run.
You know, Ada brings pressure off our right side. We hand it off on the left side, right off the left tackle. 64 yards to the house. Manhart with great speed.
It was brought to you by Medical Center Pharmacy on Radio Road in Durant. Now the extra point brought to you by Arnett Insurance. They can't ensure a victory in tonight's game, but they can ensure home, automotive, and commercial protection. We'll get Flores into hold.
Looks like we are.
We are short a man, yeah.
Yep, there he comes. We're
The
going
big and old lineman, I'm not going to mention his name. That's going to take a 5-yard penalty. So we'll get a chance to see Otto Baskin kick it.
Called against Durant.
Just really needed that. We'll need the Lions to make a stop defensively. So they will put it down at the 15-yard line, the extra point. Waiting the snap. Here's a kick on the way. He's up, and he boomed that through. As Chris Schenkel used to say, it's good. 21-7, Lions on the board, 5:19 to go before halftime. This timeout brought to you by Brewer Realty, our Shamrock Bank score. 8-21, Durant 7. Back with more Durant football in 60 seconds.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Durant Lions Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you are needed. Just like these student athletes are dedicated to representing their school and community, Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You are more than a customer. We are more than a...
Yes, believe me. We are back. Alaska Jet, our producer tonight, also Austin Hyder is helping out as well. I'm Jim Reagan. Mark Mooring is with us. He is my color guy, the Durant Superintendent of Schools, and we're just really pleased to have him in the booth with us. I'm going to try to clean my act up with the big boss in here. So here is the kick. That is the Shamrock Bank kick. It is short, hit, and knocked down immediately. Who was that missile? I think that was 22, wasn't it?
Number 3 for Ada. He had a chance to fair catch that. I think next time it's kicked to him, he might want to fair catch that ball.
I think it's Agent Davis that was down there on that kick. Let's see if that fires up Durant a little bit. Manhart, boy, we needed that 64-yard touchdown run. Definitely needed that. Cougars will bring it out. They have been able to convert third and fourth downs in this first half, and that has been the difference. That and good field position. Wofford now goes from right to left. That's Wortham in the backfield. There's flags on the field, and there's nothing there. Cuesta is there for Durant. Also, there's Maddox Arnold.
Looks like that counter play again where they pull the right guard and they swab with the H-back. We have played that very well all night.
Aiden DeVinny out there as well. Aiden, the pitcher on the baseball team, and he's going to come out for football and seen a little action here.
Loved watching him play baseball last year on our state tournament run.
I tell you what, he pitched well in that that regional at Collinsville.
Yes, he did.
Back to pass, Boyles throws across the middle. It's caught, 40, spins, 30. Make the tackle they did at about the 28-yard. How he caught that ball, I don't know. That was almost intercepted.
I even think our defender even may have got a fingertip on that. That was a great throw.
All the way down to the 28-yard line. So just that quickly, Ada is in the plus zone. With 4:47 to go. First down and 10. Hit in the backfield. That's Maddox Arnold there. He met the ball carrier and threw him down for about a 2-yard loss. And I tell you, just running has been difficult against this Durant defense for the most part, but Boyles is he has just been great throwing.
You know, both H-backs and the tailback were lined up on the same side right there, so most likely they're going to run a counter back away from them and use those two H-backs as blockers, and that's what they did, and we ran through again.
Lost a yard, second down 11. 4:13 to go here in the second. Boyles to pass, throws across the middle, caught inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. Hayden Polk defending, but another First United Bank first down, and Ada is crisply moving down the field. So first down and goal for the Cougars.
First and goal, Cougars.
They are answering back. They mark it at the 8. And there is a tackle over right side. That was Wortham. He got it inside the 5, down to about the 3. Picked up 5, second down and goal from the 3-yard line.
Second and goal, Cougars.
Clock under 3:30 now and counting down. We got a full house backfield for Ada. Kanan Parker back there, Cron Richardson. Hit in the backfield, thrown out, still on his feet, and finally drove to the turf.
Great inside-out pursuit there, and great hard tackle by Aiden Polk.
Number 2, Aiden Polk.
Here's the replay of that one. Watch the pursuit.
Third down and goal.
That was Cuesta, threw him out on the outside, and then Polk was there to wrap him up.
That's really good safety play. You want to see that safety fit off the outside hip of the linebacker there, and you know Aiden is a state qualifier in wrestling too, so he's going to bring the lumber.
Third down and goal back at the 8. Ada's going to call a timeout. We'll take a Brewer Realty timeout. Shamrock Bank score is 21-7. Ada, we're back in 30 seconds. 30 seconds here on 106.3.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Durant Lions Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you are needed. Just like these student athletes are dedicated to representing their school and community, Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You are more than a customer. We are more than a...
We are back with you. Tonight's video stream of Durant Lions football, courtesy of Studeville Chevrolet in Durant. We appreciate that. Thanks to Eric Studeville for his sponsorship of Durant High School sports and all of our sponsors. Here we go. 3rd down and 8. Ada has been proficient in converting 3rd and 4th down plays. Durant wanted to see what the offense was in, and they'll call a timeout, and we'll go ahead and keep it right here and remind you that next week we're going to be down in Broken Bow, McCurtain County, and you may be sitting on top of my head in the press box there.
It's going to be a lot of driving for me that day. I'm going to start out at a Oklahoma State School Board meeting in Oklahoma City, drive back to Durant, get my wife, drive over to Broken Bow, come back. So be a road warrior on next Friday.
I'll tell you what, well, we appreciate that for sure.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Shamrock Bank helping out. They are doing our scoreboard, and also they're going to do, of course, the kickoff. And First United Bank, of course, they do the first down. And guess we just got a lot of great sponsors here, and appreciate all of them. And welcome to Auto Spot Car Wash as our halftime sponsor. That's coming up. Again, we'll feature the band, so stick around for that. Right now, here it is. 3rd down and 8 at the 8. And goes in motion. Here's the quarterback, keeps, thrown down, gained about 2. Let's see who came up off the bottom of the pile for Durant. It was Rangel. I think they're going to try the field goal.
Looks like it. Anytime a team needs a play in 3rd down, they like to run their quarterback to get that extra blocker, but the line stepped up.
That'll be the freshman David Stout. I think he said he was a freshman. They will try the field goal. It's put down at the 13. It'll be a 23-yard field goal. Snap is back, kicks on the way, and that is boomed through. It's good. He hit it. So Stout kicks a 23-yard field goal, and Ada extends their lead to 24-7. This timeout brought to you by Brewer Realty. Shamrock Bank score again, 24-7. Back in 60 seconds here on KLBC.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
This summer, check out new Lazy Boy recliners with savings up to 40% off and 10% off a second recliner. Major brand appliances on sale, washers, refrigerators, and more with our price match guarantee model for model. Tempur-Pedic and Serta mattresses are your best night's sleep with comfortable cooling options. Visit our expanded sleep center.
Mackey's in downtown Durant.
Shamrock Bank kickoff taken 25-yard line, 30-35, and spun out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So Ada able to counter with that field goal, and Stout boomed that one through easily. We look at Stout, it looks like he is a freshman, right.
Looks like Lions get the ball back with 1:27 left and 1 timeout. We'll get the ball. We'll receive the ball in the 3rd quarter.
Lions' only score was a 64-yard touchdown run by Manhard. That has been the play, offensive offense for Durant that one play, but he can do it again. Let's see how Durant plays it here. Robbins rolls, looks, in trouble, throws flat, caught. There's a flag, spinning man hard, 40, and pushed back at about the 43-yard line. And let's stop the whistle. There's the flag, right, I think.
And it might be lineman downfield. I'm not sure, but I think I saw a lineman drifting too far.
That could have been a late hit. They just kind of stayed on that for a while. Let's see if that is the case. There is the flag, as you see. Well, you probably can't see it on the video.
Coach Vargas arguing the call with the referee, so I'm a little concerned it might be on the Lions.
Yeah, you may have saw that. Halftime show coming up this year brought to you by Auto Spar Car Wash, which has multiple locations throughout and Medill.
Yep.
So you called that one, lineman downfield. A little bit disputed by Durant, but they lost that argument.
He ventured downfield just a little too far. It was a little questionable, but I could see it go either way.
It goes their way. So it's a first down and 15. Clock down to 1:16 to go here before halftime.
Results of the play, first down and 15.
You got Flores, almost, and Polk. There's a pass down the left side, and it's incomplete. Good coverage that time. Holden Robinson guarded closely, man for man, by Kanan Parker.
Pretty ball. We've got to make sure on the offensive line that we take away our inside gap anytime we're doing a 5-step drop, 3-step, 5-step drop. We've got to take away the inside. That's the quickest route to the quarterback.
Stops the clock with 57 seconds to go before halftime. They're bringing somebody. Manhart got outside, went back inside, and flipped and dropped at about the 38-yard line.
You know, that's a very similar defensive call and offensive call to Manhart's 64-yard touchdown run. They brought pressure off our right side. We handed off him on the left side.
Grant takes a timeout. We'll take a 30-second Brewer Realty timeout on KOBC.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
Second down and 6. The issue, though, the time, 45 seconds ago before halftime. Shamrock Bank score is 24-7 them. Rolling right is Robbins. Look back left, throws, pass caught. That was Damian Olmos, and I think he has the First United Bank first down. He's out of bounds.
Looked like the referee signaled that he didn't make it out of bounds. The clock is still running.
Yeah, I thought he got it out of bounds.
I
They
did too.
Not stop it. So.
Gain to the 46-yard line.
You know, Ada running this cover 2 look. A lot of times against the cover 2, you want to hit the middle of the field and the seam.
Clock running now, 15 seconds. And in all sorts of trouble is Cole, and he is thrown back, way back at the 33-yard line. Grant will just let it run out. That is the end of the first half. It has been all Ada. It's Ada 24 and Durant 7. Coming up, we've got our halftime show brought to you by the Auto Spa Car Wash, which has multiple locations throughout Durant and Medill. Bobby and Melissa Sorey say you can expect high-quality car washes, whether you prefer an express tunnel, automatic car wash, or self-service bays. They have a wash that's right for you. Coming up soon, Durant Band. I'm Jim Reagan. Mark Mooring is with us. Our coverage of Durant football returns after this Brewer Realty timeout.
Go, fight, win! It's time to wash your car. Again? The team at the Auto Spa is here to keep your car or truck looking clean through every season. Score big savings with our VIP Wash Club membership starting at $29.95 a month for unlimited washes. Wash and vacuum for free every day? Now that's a win. Bobby and Melissa Story are longtime supporters of Durant schools, sports, and activities and are proud to call the Auto Spa your hometown car wash. Stop by our Main Street Auto Spa location at 2002 West Main Street in Durant and get the victory for your vehicle.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it counting your savings. Spend it counting your blessings. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
Hi, this is Austin Hyder from Wincy Technology. If you're running a business, don't let IT issues slow you down. At Wincy Technology, we manage all of your IT needs, whether it's VoIP phone systems and service, computer sales and service, networking, and Wi-Fi, so you can focus on what you do best. Our unmatched customer service means fast, reliable solutions to keep your business running smoothly. Less downtime, more productivity. Ready to streamline your IT? Call us at 580-920-3801 or online at wincy.technology.
At Taco Casa, we get our beef from the American rancher, our corn from the American farmer, and our cheese from the American dairyman. We feed Americans. Taco Casa, real fresh, real food, real good, since 1972.
We are back, and we welcome you to our halftime show brought to you by Auto Spare Car Wash. Here's the pride of Durant. Enjoy.
The next selection the band will perform is an introduction to the 2025 marching art production, Juego del Corazon, featuring senior guitarist and French horn player, Jaden DeVault.
Welcome to Durant Lumber. I'm Mike Ridgway, a proud sponsor of Durant High School sports. It's just one of the ways we support our community. If you're a professional builder, you'll find all that you need right here. As you can see, there's plenty of lumber. And for the do-it-yourselfer weekend warrior, there's paint by Easy Care and Weatherall. The best in outdoor cooking with Traeger grills, lawn and garden maintenance and repair, plus experienced professionals that will help you with any project. Come see us. Durant Lumber Company, your True Value hardware store in Durant.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
The Arnett Insurance Agency has been Texoma's trusted source for insurance since 1964. Your agent will analyze your complete insurance needs, design a total protection program, and place the coverage through a top-rated insurance company that can best meet your needs. The Arnett Insurance Agency offers commercial and personal coverage with emphasis on great service and quality insurance plans at a competitive cost. The Arnett Insurance Agency, 1116 West Main Street in Durant. Call 580-924-5468.
Hi, I'm Zane C.
And I'm Michelle Aller.
We're a part of your team here at Medical Center Pharmacy.
And our goal is to stay in front of your healthcare needs,
providing you the wellness services that you want.
From on-site compounding and vaccinations to weight loss programs and hormone replacement therapy.
We offer you the latest advances to make your life easier.
Here at Medical Center Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
When you're dealing with an insurance company, you're already behind the eight ball. And the only way to get a level playing field is to hire an attorney.
We treat each and every case and each and every client as if they are a friend and neighbor, because that is how we view them.
You'll get the best service. You're going to have the best people working on your case. That I can promise.
You ace the test when you buy your Chevrolet the Steubenville way. You avoid expensive dealer add-ons and hidden fees. At Steubenville Chevrolet, you get the car or truck you want without the extra costs and no pressure. Just honest deals and straightforward pricing on new Chevrolets and quality pre-owns from a dealership that believes in integrity and supporting the local community. Proudly serving Texoma for 12 years strong. Experience the difference at Steubenville Chevrolet, Westside Drive in Durant, and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com.
Halftime show brought to you by the Auto Spa Car Wash. They have multiple locations throughout Durant and Medill. Bobby and Melissa Story, great sponsors over the years of Durant High School sports. So we appreciate them. Need that car truck washed? Well, they can do it for you. Express Tunnel, automatic car wash, self-service bays. They've got a wash that is right for you. Well, it has been Ada in this first half as the Cougars lead it by a score of 24-7. Let's go ahead and take a look at the scoring. The Cougars scored first in the ball game, a 3-yard touchdown run in the first period. Stout with the extra point made it 7-0. Then 1:40 to go in the first. LaKeven Richardson caught a 30-yard touchdown pass from Boyles. Stout added the extra point. The Cougars led 14-0. Ada took a 21-0 lead in the second quarter on a 2-yard Caron Richardson run. Stout's PAT made it 21-0. Lions really their only offensive highlight of the first half. It was a good one. Stephen Manhard, a 64-yard touchdown run. Otto Baskin added the extra point, and 5:19 remained in the second quarter. Durant had pulled to 21-7. However, Ada was able to drive and kick a 23-yard field goal. The freshman Stout booted it from 23 yards out, and that is our halftime score. It is Ada 24, and Durant 7. That's your Shamrock Bank score here at halftime. Let's go ahead and look at some statistics. I tell you what, we'll go ahead and give you our scores that we've gotten courtesy of Kevin Farr. I also got a note from Jeff Wigginton of Cado. They Mercy ruled Thackerville by a score of 58-0. So Cado with the win there, and a big win for them. Other games underway in the second quarter. Broken Bow leading McAllister 16-14, and Kingston all over Medill 58-0. We'll go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at stats and work our way to kickoff. Again, our halftime show brought to you by the Auto Spar Car Wash. The score 24-7 as Shamrock Bank score. And this Brewer Realty timeout. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes.
When you have computer issues, you know that Computer Services of Durant is who you need to call. But what you don't know is what else Computer Services can do for you and your business. We can build you a website, install phone systems and security cameras, repair your iPhone, or sell you a new computer. Computer Services of Durant can even install and network your equipment at home or work. We're much more than a place that fixes computers. Hey, it's a high-tech world, and we've got high-tech solutions. Check us out online, csdurant.com.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Durant Lions Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you are needed. Just like these student athletes are dedicated to representing their school and community, Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You are more than a customer. We are more than
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
This summer, check out new Lazy Boy recliners with savings up to 40% off and 10% off a second recliner. Major brand appliances on sale, washers, refrigerators, and more with our price match guarantee model for model. Tempur-Pedic and Serta mattresses are your best night's sleep with comfortable cooling options. Visit our expanded sleep center.
Mackey's in downtown Durant.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
Back at our halftime show brought to you by the Auto Spa Car Wash. Taking a look at some of these stats, Mark, as you would anticipate, Ada dominating. 8 first downs, Durant 2. For Ada, let's look at this here. 22 rushes for 73 yards, passing 6 out of 11 for 135 yards. Durant, 7 rushes for 83 yards, but 64 of those came on that touchdown run. Manhard, 15 carries for 44 yards. With the exception of that, they have really kept him in check. Total yards, Ada, let's see, 208 for Ada, 70 for Durant. Ada with the one turnover. Penalties, 5 for Ada, and 5 for Durant and 4 for Ada. Durant will get the ball to start the second half, and hopefully that will be maybe a way to get back in this game and kind of change the momentum, which Ada got it at the beginning and they haven't let go.
You know, get in the locker room. Hopefully we've had some talks. The Ada defensive line has been pretty impressive so far. They've taken advantage of our inexperience.
Sure have. A lot of seniors on this club. Let's go ahead and bring up the senior spotlight. Greg Phillips of State Farm Insurance brings you tonight's spotlight on Durant senior football. Kaysen, Washington Maisie, Devontae Averett, and Britton Trotter are seniors this year. 3 of them this week. See Greg, State Farm in Durant. That's Greg Phillips for life, home, car insurance, and more. Call him for a quote, 924-1212. Ada is out, Durant is not, so that may tell you what's going on in the locker room. By the way, this is KLBC Durant, Jim Reagan with you, along with Mark Mooring and our video crew for Durant football tonight. Don't forget Oklahoma football tomorrow, the Sooners and Illinois State. That will be a 5 o'clock kickoff, 2 o'clock on our pregame show on KSEO 94.1 FM. And then next week, Durant at Broken Bow. That is a 7:30 kick, 7 o'clock pregame show. That is the final 7:30 kick of the year. We'll go to 7 after that.
You have those 7:30 kickoffs here early in the year. Hopefully it's a little 30 minutes makes a difference and a little bit cooler. Sun goes down for these kids. Make sure that we don't have any heat-related injuries.
I just got to look at this weather app. 73 was the game time temp. We're still at 73, and it is just you can't beat it for football.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I wore shorts, because this press box is notoriously hot, and it's comfortable.
I actually saw a lady from Ada coming in the gate when I got here. She had 8 blankets in her arm.
Did she really?
She did.
I guess,
Yeah.
Don't forget, we will be picking a Durant Lumber Hard Hat winner. That will be picked Monday or Tuesday. It's a holiday, of course, and we'll have that next week. Durant Lumber Company, sponsor of the Hard Hat. Well, since I've been doing the games and started, this is my 18th year of doing Durant football. So we appreciate Mike Ridgway and Durant Lumber Company for their sponsorship of the Hard Hat. And that's pretty cool. And Mark, the kids really, I come in usually on Monday for practice with the Hard Hat to take a picture, and they're kind of wondering who got it this week.
Everybody's wondering that. Yes, they are. I hear about the Hard Hat over at the administration office as well. It's a really cool deal. Thank you for the sponsorship. We've got some great community sponsors.
We really do, and lots of stuff going on during the next few weeks, and I would imagine next week, maybe at halftime, we can talk about something that is coming up that is important to Durant, a bond issue coming up in just a little bit. So we'll need to get into that maybe at halftime of the Broken Bow game.
Yes, we can do that. We've got one coming up on September 9th. Small, it's a bond issue for just some heat and air, some technology, and some safety upgrades around our schools. I think our schools do a really good job in the safety realm of things. That's one of the most important things you see. Schools protecting their students and their staff, and we've got some things in there that would help enhance and improve our technology as far as our safety goes for our faculty and our kids.
Tell you what, we'll take a 60-second break, be back with the second half kickoff. That's your halftime show brought to you by the Auto Spar Car Wash. I'm Jim Reagan. Back in 60 after this Brewer timeout.
Go, fight, win! It's time to wash your car. Again? The team at the Auto Spa is here to keep your car or truck looking clean through every season. Score big savings with our VIP Wash Club membership starting at $29.95 a month for unlimited washes. Wash and vacuum for free every day? Now that's a win. Bobby and Melissa Story are longtime supporters of Durant schools, sports, and activities and are proud to call the Auto Spa your hometown car wash. Stop by our Main Street Auto Spa location at 2002 West Main Street in Durant and get the victory for your vehicle.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it counting your savings. Spend it counting your blessings. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Halftime is over, second half. Let's see if Durant can kind of turn things around a little bit. Ada kind of kicked them in that first half, 24-7.
Yeah, Ada took advantage of several miscues and got some short fields.
They were able to move the ball. And also, I'll tell you what, they converted several third and maybe one or two fourth downs as well.
Yes, they did.
Had trouble running the ball in between the tackles, but when they went up top, they were able to convert. And Brock Boyles has several really talented receivers.
And he's a talented quarterback, four-year starter, threw for about 2,400 yards last year. So anytime you see a high school quarterback that is dropping back and throwing balls over the middle of the field, he's got some confidence in his receivers and his ability. A lot of times in high school, they like to hit out the perimeter or throw it deep on the sidelines.
Tonight's video stream of Durant Lions football, courtesy of Studeville Chevrolet in Durant. Durant will be going from right to left. That is south to north here at Pollard Field and Live Life Wisely Stadium. A couple more years of this venerable field, and things are going to change. Southeastern getting a new stadium somewhat. So
that's exciting. New turf, and they've got the fence on the north end bricked.
Here is the boot, high and short, taken at the 25-yard line, at the 30, spins to the 35, down the sideline, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 23-yard line, no flags.
What a way to start the third quarter there by Cason Washington Maisie on the return.
That gives Durant great field position if we can get that replay there. As if you're watching on our video, hemmed in there, got outside. Boy, he has some speed there, down blocking.
Maisie returns it to the Ada 20-yard line.
So First United Bank first down for Durant. That got the crowd in their seats a little bit.
Give the line some momentum here.
So Washington Maisie with a big play. Let's see if Durant can move the ball. There's a handoff, man hard, inside the 20, falls forward to about 18, maybe about 3 yards or so, maybe 4.
It looks like we've got about 3 yards on the outside sweep to the left. Got a man down.
Second down and 14. That's a man hard. He gets up.
Handoff is to Manhard.
Manhard's durable. He saw a lot of action last year and has been playing some linebacker too. So Flores and almost now split right. Looks like Maddox Arnold is a tight end, but he is close in the left. There is Rangel, bounces outside, and a nice tackle coming up was Kelton Stipe, but actually that was Kamari Richardson who tripped up Rangel before he really could get the head of steam going.
The Richardson kid from Ada made a good business decision in tackling Rangel low there. He's a load. He reminds me a little bit of old Jerome Bettis.
Yeah. Third down and 2. Lions trying to tack on some points here early in the third quarter. They're down by 17. Rangel in the backfield. They're blitzing. There's Rangel outside 10-yard line. Still going. Look at him go. And
they may have stripped the ball.
Ball came loose.
He was down.
They're going to say he was down. In fact, there might have been a face mask in there, too.
It looked like that to me, too, Jim.
Yeah. Third down, Durant quickly to the line of scrimmage. That's a penalty. As Durant was having guys get off the field, and I'll tell you what, Vargas said, I'm calling timeout. Why didn't I not get it?
Yes, he was. He was calling timeout. He saw the player running off the field. They were trying to rush to the line of scrimmage, get that first down, and the official did not give it to him.
He gave it to him now, but did they call the penalty?
They called the penalty.
Well, don't take the timeout now. So he was calling the timeout, but the official didn't see him or didn't give it to him.
Looked like Coach Vargas was only about 10 yards away from the official. He was screaming for timeout.
They have not moved it back. So there is a timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here. And remind you that Shamrock Bank is the sponsor this year of our scoreboard. And you see on our video there, put together by Austin and Alaska. And be sure to like and subscribe to YouTube, the KOBC TV channel. I think they went ahead and did not give him the penalty. It's still at 3rd and 1 over there.
I think Coach Vargas is still arguing with them. I think they're going to mark it off still.
He was emphatic that I'm calling the timeout. Why didn't you give it to me?
But they have not moved the ball yet, but
yeah, they're still discussing things.
Apparently, to me, since Coach Vargas is still on the field, they probably will be moving it back.
Yeah, he's not happy. And meanwhile, the Ada player being attended to.
It's like the Ada player's cramping.
Yeah. Probably would have had a lot more of that tonight had the temperature not been so.
Yes, we would have.
Beautiful.
If it would have been a typical August day, Jim, I might have been cramping.
Tell you what, 2 years ago when we had the, the power outage and everything, and I had that evening, I had the worst cramps overnight that I'd ever had. And I played football and sports, college baseball, and I thought I was going to die. I got dehydrated sitting in the stands, That was Kelton Stipe, who was being attended to. Now he'll jog off. Let's see what they do here. It says 4th down and 1. So apparently the timeout was granted. Thank goodness.
Good deal, yes. Thank goodness. Coach Vargas talked them into it.
Grant has gone to that power package against Ada. It has not worked, so they are not in the power package. There's a handoff. There is Manhart outside. He is stopped short of the first down. Ada stuffs Durant again. Cougars look good, let me tell you. Grant unable to get the yard. Grant went away from that jumbo package, which really hasn't worked the last couple of years against Ada. So Ada with a big stop there with 9:42 to go, and your Shamrock Bank score 24-7. We'll probably be looking at this possession later in the ball game, unfortunately.
Yes, we will.
If Durant cannot make a rally.
Now our goal is to keep field position with our defense.
So Ada, their first possession. There is Boyle's passes. It's no good off the fingertips of the intended receiver. That was Kyler Gaddis.
Good pressure on the play. Good break on the ball by number 2, Aiden Polk.
2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Cado won their game 58-0. Cougars come out. Boyle's in the backfield. Here is Cron Richardson. He gets the handoff. He got away from one, couldn't get away from Axel. Thurman puts him to the turf after a 2-yard gain.
Lions bringing lots of pressure there as well, trying to make something happen. Yep, 3rd and 8.
Axel Thurman in on the tackle for the Lions.
Let's try to get a stop and maybe get a little bit of field position. Not much of a breeze right now.
For the Cougars. 3rd down.
When they've needed to pick up the yardage, Ada has been able to do it tonight.
Usually it's been one of the Richardsons.
They've got a couple of them. McKeevan and Kamari. Boyles. Pass, looks left, throw, spot pass caught and downed. Close. That was Holden Robinson out there.
Looks like it's going to be a yard short.
Ada says they got it. Grant
Yeah,
says
it's
they
close.
didn't. They will measure. It's a close measure. Next week it is Broken Bow, and they're a great quarterback.
I believe, is he going to Stanford?
Not sure. I know OU had talked to him. That's Alaska's cousin, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. He was telling us before last year, you just watch this quarterback. And we did.
Yes, we did.
They are measuring. Let's see what it looks like. It is a first down.
Man.
Ada. Ada once again converting a third down. Don't have that stat, but
it's a good spot for Ada.
No. That was close. So first down, First United Bank first down. Hate to waste it on the Cougars, but I guess I'll give them credit for it. First down and 10, the ball moves up to the 22-yard line. Flat pass, caught, cut inside, hit, and belted down was Tyler Gaddis, but a pretty good first down pickup, about 6 yards. Wade Boyle's in his second year. He was a longtime assistant at Ada and had a good year last year, made it in the second round of the playoffs. This year they hope to go further. So do the Lions. 6-yard pickup, second down 4 at the 30. Inside handoff, Richardson is going to get short yardage.
Looks like the Lions' game plan after halftime is to bring some pressure defensively, bring some linebackers.
Yarbrough and Britton look like came up off the bottom of the pile there. So here we go on another third down conversion.
Short gain on the play, third down and 2.
Richardson in the backfield with Boyles. Snap, throws, pass is incomplete off the fingertips that time of LaKeven Richardson. So unless they want to try to go for it deep in their own end, I wouldn't think so. Up to 17, we'll see a punt. And that's something we haven't seen much. I think they've punted a couple of times. Sajan Davis is back for Durant at the 35. He is capable of taking it to the house. There's the kick. Sajan will take it at the 40-yard line. Snowed under, got outside 40. He's at the 35, 50, 40. Davis inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. No flags. Sajan, you might remember, you weren't here yet, but as a freshman, he ran 2 punts back for touchdowns against Tulsa Rogers in the same game.
Well, you can tell he has really sure hands, and the coaches have trust in him. You always want your return man to make the first guy miss. He made 2 guys miss. That was a great return.
So Durant with it, once again in plus territory, held out moments ago. Let's see if they can get this second score.
Here in the second half so far, we've been winning the field position.
Let's see if they can get that in that the blue and gold end zone to our left. First down to 10. Manhart in the backfield. Cole Robbins, quarterback. 2 receivers to the left. Robbins going to have to keep it. He's at the 35-yard line and buries his head. And he gets down to about the 32, maybe 3 or 4 yards.
Looks like that was going to be a guard tackle counter shuttle pass to me, and they were on the shuttle, so Cole kept it and tried to get what he could get.
See, that's the expertise there. It looked like a busted play to me. Here's the replay there. Let's see. Yeah, it looked like he was going to try to get it to Axel, didn't it?
Yep.
Axel was covered up. Good yard, second down and 9. Rolling out that way. There's Green out there, 30-yard line. Uh-oh, it's coming back, though, probably. falls down to about the 25 and holding Durant.
You know, I like the thought on Durant's part right there. Get Cole going, get him some, he can run the ball. Get him some carries.
Is all for naught, though, as that will be a major penalty against the Lions. That backs it up past the 40 to, he's still walking. All the way to the 44. Now he moves it up to the 42. Grant has to acquire the 22, so about 20 yards needed. Second down and 20. Lions have not been able to show much efficiency. There's a handoff and a throwback to Cole. He wings it. That is going to be out of bounds. Double coverage down there as Holden Robinson was there.
It's like it was the old flea flicker play.
Yeah, Ada was not fooled, though.
Now, Cole put the ball up, though. You want to put the ball on the outside shoulder of the receiver where either he gets it or nobody gets it.
Third down and 20 for Durant. Glad you're with us tonight on KLBC. Jim Reagan and Mark Mooring with your call of Durant football tonight, the opening game of the 2025 season. This is hard to game plan for here, 3rd and 20. Rolling out. Fires back. Caught. 30-yard line. Gets outside. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Durant. There is a flag in the backfield. Flag in the backfield.
Great job of rolling out and finding the receiver in the middle of the field.
That was Flores, but it's coming back. So Durant mistakes here, and gosh, that was a nice play by Flores, who got it in the flat on the far side and reversed field, and Joseph Flores went all the way to the house, but that darn handkerchief out there. So this will be 3rd down and 30.
Ball is placed at the Lions 48-yard line. Repeat.
Play like this, you get what you can get and play field position.
Yeah. Have trips to the right. Single receiver left back to pass Robbins. He is going to look, he's going to run, and then he throws intercepted 40-yard line, 50, and out of bounds. And there's going to be probably a face mask or a clip called on Ada at the 42, but it will be a turnover.
Yeah, it's a tough play rolling out to the left as a right-handed quarterback and throwing back to the middle.
Probably should have just ate it. You're not going to gain 30 on that. Block in the back, holding against Ada on the return. But they will get the ball. There's a flag on the far side of the field, too. We could only hope that
yeah, I don't think the Whiteheads saw that field flag.
I only hope that they're nullifying each other and we can punt it away and do it again. Officials are talking it over. They're marking it off on Ada. Personal foul against Ada. So was that after the play? I believe it was. So they're still going to get the ball. It's going to be at the, now there's another 10, and that's the holding. So the 10 yards was the hold, and then the personal foul was 15. They'll get possession, but it's back at the 34. But again, another what if on that position. Durant, a touchdown call back. Meanwhile, the clock running at 5:28 to go here in the third quarter. Your Shamrock Bank score is 24-7 Cougars. Back to pass. Boyles pump fake, throws. That's going to be overthrown. Trying to get it to Lakiva and Richardson, but
You know, and Holden Robinson right there did a good job in not letting him off the line, and it kind of interfered with his route, and that made the quarterback overthrow the ball.
good play, yeah. First down and 10 at the 34. Glad you're with us tonight, and hope you'll join us throughout the season. If you can't make it, we invite you to come out to the ball games. First down and 10. Pass incomplete. Looked like miscommunication. Kanan Parker had not turned around yet. The pass was to the sideline.
That was a good job. Our defensive end came under, and Trotter came off the edge there and got pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback had to throw over him, and that's the result.
That worked, didn't it? 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 upcoming for the Cougars.
Cougars led at halftime 24-7. That is the score. We've made our way through the midway mark of the 3rd. We've got a timeout on the field. Brewer Realty, our sponsor for timeout. We're coming back right here in 30 seconds here.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
Line's down 24-7. Your Shamrock Bank score. Ada with a 3rd down and 10. Cougars led 14-0 after the first quarter. 24-7 at halftime. That's our score here in the 3rd. Grant's only score, a 64-yard run for Stephen Manhart. 3rd down and 10. Got trips left. 2 receivers right, dry backfield. And Richards goes in motion. Throwback, 35-yard line, lots of room. First down, he's still going. He's at the 50, and he is out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A big pickup. 16-7 is about 23 yards.
That's that slip screen again. It's tough to defend. We're bringing pressure, and it's tough to defend when he comes back to the inside to the middle of the field.
Cougars on the move again after that First United Bank first down. Two receivers right and left. That's Gaddis and Wolford. Ron Richardson in the backfield. He moved, looked like the tight end. That was actually the tight end, Wolford, that was in the slot kind of to the right, and he flinched.
Look, they blew that dead. Yarbrough had made an inside rip move and was headed right for the quarterback.
5-yard Markov moves it back to the 48. Ada has won the last 5 games in this series, and they've won 13 of the last 15. First down and 15. Wolford goes in motion from right to left. He'll go back now to the right, and he'll go out in the flat. Throw across the middle is caught. 10-5 touchdown, Ada.
Touchdown, Cougars.
Kanan Parker. 48-yard touchdown. And it is now 30-7. Tell you what, they look like a well-oiled machine for a week 0.
They do. There's just a little post. Got inside the corner.
David Stout to attempt the extra point.
snap is back. Kick is on the way, and it's up, and it's good. So
PAT is up and good.
timeout brought to you by Brewer Realty. Our Shamrock Bank score is Ada 31, Durant 7. Back with more Durant football on KLBC.
Hi, this is Austin Hyder from Wincy Technology. If you're running a business, don't let IT issues slow you down. At Wincy Technology, we manage all of your IT needs, whether it's VoIP phone systems and service, computer sales and service, networking, and Wi-Fi, so you can focus on what you do best. Our unmatched customer service means fast, reliable solutions to keep your business running smoothly. Less downtime, more productivity. Ready to streamline your IT? Call us at 580-920-3801 or online at wincy.technology.
At Taco Casa, we get our beef from the American rancher, our corn from the American farmer, and our cheese from the American dairyman. We feed Americans. Taco Casa, real fresh, real food, real good, since 1972.
Yeah, if you're watching our video, some Taco Casa would be pretty good right now.
Oh, it would.
Short kick to the right. That Shamrock Bank kick will be knocked out of bounds by Holden Robinson. That's kind of a smart move by Holden there. It was going to lay up in the air, so rather having that maybe recovered by Ada, he batted it out of bounds. Ada coaches didn't really agree with that, but I don't know if that is against the rules or not. That's what they're discussing on the far side. So the Lions
take over first down and 10 from the 25-yard
looks like
line.
Aiden Deviney is out there in the backfield. Also Sajan Davis. Kenyon Johnson out there, tight end. First down and 10 Lions. Sajan in motion, the handoff. That is Deviney outside 25-yard line, spins to about the 31. So about a 6-yard pickup. Hadn't been a lot of First United Bank first downs for the Lions in this ball game. Hayden picked up 6, second down and 4. Clock at less than 4 now in the third, and we've got another player that is shaken up for the Cougars.
Looks like it's Kelton Stipe. It was a good run by Aiden. It's nice to see him carrying the ball.
They will call a timeout, and we will take a break and be back right here with Durant football. This break brought to you by Brewer Realty.
Welcome to Durant Lumber. I'm Mike Ridgway, a proud sponsor of Durant High School sports. It's just one of the ways we support our community. If you're a professional builder, you'll find all that you need right here. As you can see, there's plenty of lumber. And for the do-it-yourselfer weekend warrior, there's paint by Easy Care and Weatherall. The best in outdoor cooking with Traeger grills, lawn and garden maintenance and repair, plus experienced professionals that will help you with any project. Come see us. Durant Lumber Company, your True Value hardware store in Durant.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Yarnett Insurance Agency has been Texoma's trusted source for insurance since 1964. Your agent will analyze your complete insurance needs, design a total protection program, and place the coverage through a top-rated insurance company that can best meet your needs. The Yarnett Insurance Agency offers commercial and personal coverage with emphasis on great service and quality insurance plans at a competitive cost. The Yarnett Insurance Agency, 1116 West Main Street in Durant. Call 580-924-5468. We are back, and Kelton Stipe's okay. They're walking him off the far side. Mark said probably cramps. A few cramps tonight.
It's cool, but it is the first game of the year, and some of these kids are playing two ways.
Second down and 5 as we come back. Robbins, the quarterback, rolls to his right. Throws in the flat, incomplete. He's trying to hit almost. It was open in the flat. The pass was in front of him. It's 3rd and 5.
Falls incomplete.
Lions having to roll Cole out a lot because just not enough time. That front of Ada has been real active.
They have. It's not enough time, and it gives him a little chance to have a run-pass option too.
3rd and 5. Almost split right. That's Davis, inside receiver. He goes in motion, and there's a handoff to Davis. He is crunched short of the first down stick.
I think we were moving there a little early.
I did see some flags. I think he was short of the first down. Need to acquire the 30. I don't think he got there.
All right, on them.
Hey, we'll take it. Offside, maybe?
Yep.
Somebody probably lined
Gonna
up.
Be a first down.
Offside, so that's a First United Bank first down.
Penalty is on the Cougars.
They run the clock.
Result of the play is first down and 10.
Here we go, 35-yard line. Robbins, handoff Manhard, 35. Cuts inside 40, goes the other way, 42, and is knifed down there at the 42-yard line. Kamari Richardson with a pretty nice open field tackle there. Manhard ran about 20 and got about 8.
He was headed to the right and had to cut it back. We missed a block on the edge that might have been able to spring him.
Yeah, another looked like maybe a cramp. I tell you what, a lot of schools going to this week 0 deal, and it's, it takes away one full week of practice, and I guess there's pros and cons on both sides.
There are. It's more flexibility in your schedule, but again, your kids aren't as acclimated probably as they need to be, and I know this number 32 here, he's playing both ways as well for Ada.
I think he's going to be okay, looks like. That is Gus Matthews. He's one of the guys up front that has been causing us problems.
32, Gus Matthews on the Cougars, shaking up on the play.
Looks like we're going to have a 2nd and 3 coming up. That was always my favorite play to call. 2nd and short.
You like that one?
Yeah, I do. That's an easy one.
It's better than those 2nd and 9 and
3rd and 20
and 3rd and 29 like we had a while ago.
A lot of times coaches like to try to throw one deep here because you still have 3rd down to come back and pick it up.
Colton Poor is split right. He's the inside receiver. Looks like almost is out there far right. There is keeper, 45-yard line, 50 inside, 48. First United first down. That was a planned run for Cole Robinson. He got that first down.
Planned run, got the blockers out in front of him, rolled him out to the left. It's good to have a dual threat quarterback that you have that option. Get your extra blocker in there with the running back.
Gage Rocha hobbles off a little bit. Gage just a sophomore out there. Holden Robinson and Colton Poor, a couple of baseball players out there, split right. Another one, Robbins, oh my goodness. Nothing there.
No, Ada brought some pressure right there. We got to have our eyes up and see that.
That's Britton Trotter, and he's pulled away as he was absolutely, had nowhere to go. Owen Wofford, the defensive end / tight end, was just hovering over him.
Bringing pressure is a double-edged sword. It can be good for the defense, or if the offense gets past it, it can be to the house.
Moved it back inside Durant territory at the 49, 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Robbins going to have to run. He's at the 50. There's nowhere to go. And there's a horse collar tackle, or maybe got him by his face mask, but that's the penalties. Penalty flag there, and I was right in front of the Durant bench and in front of the Durant fans, too. Here's the replay here.
Like Cole got some pressure off the right side and had to roll to the left.
That will give Durant a First United Bank first down.
Face mask called against Ada.
Still time in this game, only 1:38 to go in the third. That moves it down to the 40-yard line.
Placed at the 35-yard line and good for another Durant.
Check that 35-yard line. Trying to inch their way back a little bit, down 31-7. Your Brewer Realty score. Nobody on the edge blocked him. Robbins running. There's a flag though, 30-25. Knocked out of bounds. There's a flag there. Cheap shot for Ada there will be called. So we've got laundry all over the field out there.
You know, Ada brought both linebackers off the edge, and Cole did a fantastic job of dipping in and spinning out to the outside and getting around that pressure.
So we got maybe offsetting penalties. We'll have to. Dead ball against Ada. We saw that one. Everybody saw that one.
Holding called against the Lions.
Yeah.
Personal foul called against the Cougars.
Offsetting penalties, so we'll just do it again. Yeah, they moved it back. Now they're going to move it back the other way. So I don't guess they do offsetting anymore, huh?
Guess they're just measuring them both off.
Yep. 10 back for the hold, 15 up for the personal foul. Well,
I just go 5 yards one way or the other.
He gained 5 yards out of it. So it's first and 5.
This will be another fun down to call.
Cole just no time at all to do much in the backfield. Menhard is with him. He got the flat pass.
The receivers shuffling their feet before the snap.
So that's a penalty. That'll mark it back. 5, and make it first and 10.
Well, that's one of those mistakes that's pretty frustrating as a coach, because you tell those receivers you don't get out there and watch the ball. They don't have to know the snap count. And then, you know, the new receiver gets in, they're excited to go.
Yeah.
Ada's making a lot of substitutes, especially on the defensive line.
Did I miss something? Was that a 10-yard penalty or?
No.
They moved it back 10 yards. Come on, guys. That was a first and 5 and a 5-yard penalty, and they moved it back 10 yards. There you go. I thought maybe, you know, I'm getting old and I'm missing some stuff.
Put these guys in one of our fantastic math teachers' classes at the high school.
First down and 10, yeah, that's where we're at.
That's more like it.
There's a handoff to Menhard, 35-yard line, outside 30. Barrels his head inside the 30 to about the 26. Just a little bit shy of a first down.
You know, that's that handoff sweep there again. Both guards pulling. Menhard still, he does a great job of setting up his blocks and making his lineman's job easier by dipping inside, and it sets up that block for that offensive lineman for him to bounce outside.
Yeah. Rangel now will come in on the short.
Placed at
the short pickup need.
Second down and 1.
They have been tough on short yardage defensively. Got the handoff. He got that first down. He bangs over the defender at the 20-yard line. That was Creed Moore who came up and got hit hard. First United Bank, first down, Lions. Grant 78 total yards. offense up until that last play. Robbins 3 for 9, passing 26 yards. Boyles 10 for 19 for 220 yards. First down and 10. There's Robbins, nowhere to go. He is crushed in the backfield.
Ada bringing pressure.
That was Jamin Ivey and others. A big loss, about 8 yards.
We just got to get sure to get our eyes up and take away that inside. When they're bringing pressure, we got to get rid of that football.
Almost now comes in, and Washington Mays, that's, he's on the inside receiver. Haven't seen Cleveland Williamson in the second half. Brown wing out is Robbins. He's just going to throw it away. He was out of the pocket and had nowhere to go.
Pass falls incomplete, brings up third down.
Third down and long at the 24. Ada plays Ardmore next week, and that should be a good test. Ardmore has been down in recent years. 3rd and 15. Manhard back in the backfield. No wide receivers. Back to pass, Robbins. Robbins to run. He's at the 20-yard line and knocked out of bounds. He was taking some licks out there. Interesting formation there. No wide receivers, double tights. At the 19, 4th and 11, Durant needs to acquire the 8. With 1 second to go in the third quarter. Trips to the right. Grant going for it. And procedure against the Lions. Has been a difficult week 1 or week 0 for Durant. Procedure backs it up and then makes it a 4th and 16. We'll eventually get this third quarter over with.
Eventually, we got 1 second.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
So are they going to call it?
I think they are. Nope. We're going to run one more play.
Yeah, there was 1 second on the clock, and it went to 0.
I expect Ada will back up a little bit here and bring some pressure.
The white hat says we are playing that 1 second. So here we go. Talking to the official, and Todd says the clock says 0. It looked like the clock ran.
It ran that. It had a second on it.
Yeah, it had a second after play had been called.
Yeah, they're calling for 1 more second to be put back on the clock.
Yeah. I think it's the right call.
Yes, it is.
Fourth down and 16 at the 24-yard line. Manhard to the right, throws down the left side, then Holden Robinson, and he cannot come up with it. Nice effort by Holden Robinson, but it falls incomplete. That is the end of the third quarter. Timeout brought to you by Brewer Realty. Our Shamrock Bank score is Ada 31, Durant 7. Back with more Durant football on KLBC in 60 seconds.
Hi, I'm Zane C.
And I'm Michelle Aller.
We're a part of your team here at Medical Center Pharmacy.
And our goal is to stay in front of your healthcare needs,
providing you the wellness services that you want.
From on-site compounding and vaccinations to weight loss programs and hormone replacement therapy.
We offer you the latest advances to make your life easier.
Here at Medical Center Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
When you're dealing with an insurance company, you're already behind the 8 ball. And the only way to get a level playing field is to hire an attorney.
We treat each and every case and each and every client as if they are a friend and neighbor, because that is how we view them.
You'll get the best service. You're going to have the best people working on your case. That I can promise.
You ace the test when you buy your Chevrolet the Steubenville way. You avoid expensive dealer add-ons and hidden fees. At Steubenville Chevrolet, you get the car or truck you want without the extra costs and no pressure. Just honest deals and straightforward pricing on new Chevrolets and quality pre-owns from a dealership that believes in integrity and supporting the local community. Proudly serving Texoma for 12 years strong. Experience the difference at Steubenville Chevrolet, Westside Drive in Durant, and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com.
Start this final final quarter, I should say. Cougars have it first down and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Up 31-7. There is Richardson. Thurman knocks him down at about the 28.
Yeah, Richardson off the left side. I imagine we're going to see a heavy dose of him here in the fourth quarter.
Ada now with the opportunity just to hog the ball and try to run this out. Cougars have shown me a lot. I knew they would be good. They're always good. I think Durant, Durant obviously has the opportunity still. So
oh yeah,
don't
we still
read
do.
too much into this. Ada's Ada. That's all I'm going to say. Inside handoff. Bang. Not much there. Richardson got off, but was knocked down.
Jim, to follow up what you just said, I've been on teams that were 0-3 and we finished 7-3 and won the district. These first 3 games are the preseason, really, and they're meant to figure things out.
Jacob Jones there on the tackle. Jacob, one of the baseball players, made a contribution late. Had a big home run in the game at Collinsville that helped clinch that state trip. 3rd down and 5. Boyles, he's a gunslinger, let me tell you. Back to pass, throw, spot pass, caught, knocked out of bounds, first down pickup. That was LaKeven Richardson.
Lions with some pressure there, and it's hard to get to him. He's catch and throw, little stop route, and Richardson turns it into a nice first down.
Yeah. 1st and 10, back over the 35 to the 39-yard line. Brock Boyles. High snap, Richardson has it. That stutter step 35, falls down at about the 43-yard line. Some stats, first downs, Ada 11, Durant 6, rushing 29 for Durant, 88 yards. Ada 24-78, passing Durant 26 yards, 3 for 12. Ada 220, 10 for 19 total yards. Ada 298, Durant 114. Each team with 1 turnover, each team with 10 penalties. Durant 1 out of 10 on 3rd down conversions and 0 for 5 on 4th down. So those are the numbers courtesy of Kevin Farr. 2nd down 5. And time clock at 0, so
delay of game against the Cougars.
That will move them back 5. Alma Mater, Southeast won tonight.
All right, who'd they play?
City West. So Spartans 1-0. Other scores, if you just joined us, Cado all over Thackerville. No big shock there, 58-0. High snap over the head. It's on the turf, and Carpenter able to get it. That was Cody Carpenter, and he saved the day there, as Durant had defenders around. But Could not get on top of it.
It looks like it was good pursuit by Jacob Jones. Ball went over the quarterback's head, and he was there to make a big loss.
So it'll be third down in the
Ball's back to the 25-yard line.
bunch. Third and 25.
Third down and long.
See if the Cougars, looks like to me, they're going to air it out. Back to pass. Boyles throws across the middle. He was wide open at about the 35-yard line, but the pass was in front of him and incomplete. Temper's starting to mount a little bit out there. So it'll be 4th and long. Boyles steps back to punt. Sajan Davis at about the 45 and his end of the field. Snap back in good shape. Here's the kick. Line drive kick. Hits at the 50 and will go sideways out of bounds at the 44. Got decent field position with 8:36 to go.
Punt down near the
in the fourth quarter. Shamrock Bank score at 31-7 Cougars. Oklahoma football and KSCO tomorrow. 2 o'clock pregame, 5 o'clock for the kickoff. Sooners and Illinois State. It'll be interesting. OU this year with Mateer coming from Washington State. And really an interesting game tonight. Hadn't seen the score, but Auburn is at Baylor tonight. And that's, of course, Auburn's where Jackson Arnold ended up after he left. So that's good college games tomorrow.
Good college games. You know, it started yesterday, and we've got college football all the way through Monday.
Yep. Oklahoma State, not real impressive, I don't think, in their first game.
No, they had that quarterback get hurt. He looked pretty good until he got hurt, and I think he's out 5 or 6 weeks.
Rolling right is Robbins, zips a pass, caught. That is Colton Poor, and Colton has a First United Bank first down.
Nice play. Roll out by Cole. Colton had a little quick out. Caught it, turned it upfield for a nice gain.
Lions have it now at the 34, moving. There is Robbins in the backfield, trips to his left. In motion, DeVinny got the pass, 40-yard line, cut inside, still on his feet, 35. Look at Aiden go inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. He was hitting at about the line of scrimmage and spun around, but kept his balance and got some good positive yardage.
He did a good job of keeping his feet moving, and Cole did a good job of seeing that the open rusher coming off the edge and getting rid of the ball to Aiden.
6-yard pickup, 2nd down and 4.
2nd down and 4.
Lions on the move at the 34. Rolling right is Cole. Looks to run her pass, looks to run, throws across, caught. That is Sajan Davis at about the 20. There is a flag on the far side of the field, however.
Flag down.
Ada coaches are signaling that it's on us.
It's over on the far side away from all the action. Lyman downfield. That's the second time that's happened.
Downfield called against the Rams.
That's a tough one to take for a line coach.
Yes, it is.
I know, I was a lineman. I never really made it downfield much. I was always getting knocked back in the backfield.
Oh, I doubt that.
That moves it back.
It's tough. Those linemen got to hang in there and hold their water.
2nd down, 9 now.
5-yard penalty.
Manhard back in the backfield. Cole ends off Manhard. Nope, fake. Flat pass, caught. That is Washington Maisie, and he is knocked out of bounds after about a 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, that's that counter play. We fake the counter and throw it out to Washington Maisie. A lot of teams, they'll look at the numbers out on the edge. I don't know that we do that, but they look at the numbers out on the edge, and they may have 2 plays called the run or the pass. And if the numbers are right, we'll hand it off or throw it out to the outside.
Gain of a couple brings up 3rd down and 6.
You heard it, 3rd and 6 for down territory, obviously, for Durant, down by a bunch here. There's Manhard. Good blockers in front of him, inside the 30, down to about 27. You see Stephen kind of waited to see where the blocking was going to go and followed it for a First United Bank first down.
Stephen Manhard gain inside the 30.
Again, Stephen's really patient setting up his blocks, and he's got good speed once he sees where he wants to go.
So Durant on the move here. We've snuck under 7.5 to go. Two receivers, actually three receivers right in motion. Manhard got the flat pass, 30-yard line, cuts inside. 25 lost the ball. It's on the turf, and I believe Ada got it. And there is is that a flag that came in at the end, or is that so Durant fumbled and they turn it over.
Flag on the play.
That may have been a late hit on that. And we will go ahead, let's see, and as they're tending to the player, let's go ahead and take a 30-second break. We'll be back.
When you have computer issues, you know that Computer Services of Durant is who you need to call. But what you don't know is what else Computer Services can do for you and your business. We can build you a website, install phone systems and security cameras, repair your iPhone, or sell you a new computer. Computer Services of Durant can even install and network your equipment at home or work. We're much more than a place that fixes computers. Hey, it's a high-tech world, and we've got high-tech solutions. Check us out online, csdurant.com.
Stephen Manhard is okay as he's walking off the field. That penalty, I think, was against Ada, a late hit, I think, after the fumble recovery. That was Manhard that was being attended to. I think there was a penalty. I guess they picked up the flag.
First down and 10, Ada from the 19.
No penalty. Line. Okay. Ada got it, so Durant unable to convert, and they've got a few mistakes to work out. See if they got a new quarterback. They do.
It's like a new running back, too.
Yeah. Let's see who Ada has. Like, is that 17?
Yes.
Backup quarterback. That would be, he's not on my roster.
He is not.
Isn't that crazy? 17, that's what I'm going to call him when I don't get the names. You know?
They've got a 16 that's a quarterback.
Yeah, maybe that's a 2-yard pickup. Second down and 8. Ada would like to just run some clock now. Hand off in the backfield. That is Carpenter. He is just mashed. The ball comes flying out at the end. He was hit hard. Host of Lions there. Lost about 3, so it's third down and 12.
Third down and 12 upcoming for the Cougars.
Cougars 31-7, your Shamrock Bank score. They'll send Aiden Wilbur to right. They've got reserves. Rhett Klaus is left, and Ada will call a timeout.
Timeout, Ada.
Back in 30 seconds, and then after this Brewer Realty timeout.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
So Ada took the timeout. They're down at 12. Ada has never trailed in this one. They have turned it over to reserves. There's Thurman in the backfield. They got away. 25-yard line, tackled. That was Jalen Wortham. He's short of the first down. And now it looks like we've got another, perhaps another one of those cramps we've been talking about. Next week at Broken Bow, that's a 7 o'clock pregame. Texoma Federal Credit Union pregame show starts at 7, and then the kickoff will be at 7:30 from Broken Bow. And then back here in 2 weeks for homecoming, Gravette, Arkansas will be in. Grant, over the years, has played just, I think, 3 games against Arkansas teams. I had those notes last year. Beat Nashville, Arkansas. I believe that was here a few years back, and then had 1 other games. So that was one of those that Tulsa Rogers bailed late. And so Todd had to just try to find somebody.
Yep, you have to scramble to find whoever you can find to get these kids games.
And then the Arkansas coach was kind of in the same situation, so they just met and said, let's do it one time. But it is going to be good to be back home.
A lot of times you don't see that as much in varsity. I know we have to scramble sometimes with JV games because some teams can field them and some teams can't, and they don't know, and the varsity has injuries. So it's good that we filled our roster, our lineup, but next year maybe we can get those guys off the schedule. I don't want to go back.
No, I don't think so. There is the kick. Line drive kick. Hits, got a nice roll, and will be rolling dead at the 37-yard line.
Run down at the 37-yard line. Durant takes over first down and 10.
So Lions will get another possession here. With 4:42 and counting to go. Offense has really struggled. The touchdown, a 64-yard run by Manhard. Lions have had the ball in the red zone a couple of times, but have been unable to punch it in. Cole back out there. Throws it in the flat. Caught, 40-yard line, 45. Knocked out of bounds, 45-yard in their territory. That's Jackson Cuesta with that one. And he got a First United Bank first down.
Jackson Cuesta. Gain good for another Durant Lion. First down and 10.
First and 10, Lions hurrying it up now. Marked it at the 44. In motion, that is Washington Maisie. Outside, got away from 145-yard line. 40, 35, 30, 25. Here comes the flag. Another holding penalty. And then we've got more flags coming on the far side. This thing's starting to get a little chippy out there. If you're a hockey fan, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, it is. I think that's going to be offsetting, but we'll see. Both teams need to realize there's a lot of football left this season. They don't need to do anything dumb in the last 4 minutes.
Right. Like get yourself kicked out. Here's marking off the hold against Durant. That marks it back to the 40.
I figured we'd have a personal foul in there somewhere.
Yeah, the fire official here threw a flag,
yep.
But Nothing transpired. 2nd down and 8 after it was all shooken out. There's a Britton Trotter with it. He will be inside the 40, close to the 30-yard line. It's going to be shy of the first down by a little bit. No, it's a First United Bank first down.
Good for another Durant Lion.
Nice hard run by Britton, right off the right tackle.
So first down and 10 at the 30. He's trying to get something going here in the final 4 minutes. There is Trotter again, nothing there. Nice spin, got away 30-yard line, and nice run by Britton Trotter, the senior. Well, got about 3 yards, 2 yards maybe, and it was very hard earned. Yards.
He did a good job of getting what he can get. Had the big number 70 right in his face.
28-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
Almost will bring in the play and go to the far side. Deviney in the backfield. Got the handoff, 30-yard line outside 25. Better set 20, 15, 10, 5. Deviney scores. Touchdown Durant. Aiden Deviney.
You know, I really like what Aiden brings. He never stops his feet. He did a good job of setting up his block there, too, and then bouncing to the outside. It makes his lineman's job a lot easier when he can dip inside and set up that defender for that lineman to make a good block.
That score brought to you by Medical Center Pharmacy on Radio Road in Durant. They know you by name and they're ready to serve your health care needs. And this extra point brought to you by Arnett Insurance. They can't insure a victory in tonight's game, but they can insure home, automotive, and commercial protection. Otto Baskin will try the extra point. Here is the kick on the way. It's up, and it is through. It's good. Timeout brought to you by Brewer Realty. Our Shamrock Bank score is Ada 31, Durant 14. Back with more Durant football on KLBC.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Durant Lions Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you are needed. Just like these student athletes are dedicated to representing their school and community, Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You are more than a customer. We are more than
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Lions with the touchdown. Deviney, a 28-yard run. Baskin's added the extra point, so Durant on the board here in the second half. It's 31-14. And we're set for the Shamrock Bank kickoff. Haven't had too many of those today. Looks like Axel Thurman's going to do the kicking. No, there's Baskin. There he is. There's Baskin. They try an onside kick. A nice pickup by the hands team. That was Jalen Wortham who caught that one like a shortstop on a high hopper.
By number 2, Jalen Wortham. Cado will take over first down and 10 from the 49-yard line.
So Ada will get it and probably try to run out the clock here with 2:77 or 2:55 to go. Tell you what, the Cougars have been impressive. Their quarterback, Brock Boyles, he can fling it, and he has some talented receivers up front defensively. They were hard for Durant to handle.
Yeah, the Richardson brothers at running back, receiver, and the quarterback, they've got kind of a triplet set there, and their offensive line's pretty good too.
Yeah, they looks like Boyles has them ready to make a run in 4A. Cougars have it near midfield. There's a handoff. Oh, my goodness. You heard that all the way up here. Riley Alexander.
Nice hit by number 13, Tyler Rhodes.
Here's the replay. Right, I think here comes the replay on that.
Flag down.
Another flag. Ouch. Who was that getting up? 13. Let's check out 13.
Tyler Rhodes.
Yeah. Personal foul call against Durant.
I did not see it.
No.
Ball will be placed at the Durant 40-yard line. First down and 10 Cougars.
So you heard it. They're at the 40 now. They've got 3 and 4 numbers to the right. Clock at 2:25 to go. Inside handoff. Bounces outside 40 down to about the 36. Once again, that was Riley Alexander. So Ada will keep the winning streak alive against Durant. They've beaten them now 6 years in a row and 14 of the last 16 games. I've been doing Durant games since 2007. I think we've beaten them twice since I've been doing them. Ada, just one of those programs in the state of Oklahoma that even though they haven't won a state championship since '96, they're usually very, very good.
It's always fun to beat them.
It is hard to beat to win a state championship, too. Ada will jump offside. Let's see, Durant has Josh Bull is out there for Durant, it looks like. Get some of these numbers of the kiddos.
Still second down.
Jacob Jones out there. Try to look at a few of them. There's a handoff outside, hit, and
play by Aiden DeVinny.
DeVinny playing both sides of the ball here. Came up and made the stick.
Third down in the left coming for Ada.
Ball now at the 41-yard line. It's 3rd and 11. Clock now at the 1 minute to go in this one. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Number 17 is the quarterback, not on our roster. And more movement. And is this a first game? It's kind of looking like it here towards the end of the third and this fourth quarter. Lots of penalties.
5-yard penalty still. 3rd down.
It backs them up to the 46. Here's the quarterback. He's going to have to keep. There's a lot of red there, and he does the smart thing. Either he slipped or he said, I'm going to hit the turf.
I think they messed up in the backfield there. That was a good job by Tyler Rhodes again, chasing him down from the back.
74 was out for Durant, David Koboski.
Looks like that'll be the last play of the game, Jim.
It is going to end with Ada picking up a victory tonight. Final score, your Shamrock Bank score was Ada 31 and Durant 14. Coming up, we've got our post-game show. I'm Jim Reagan with Mark Mooring, and Durant football returns here on KOBC.
This summer, check out new Lazy Boy recliners with savings up to 40% off and 10% off a second recliner. Major brand appliances on sale, washers, refrigerators, and more with our price match guarantee model for model. Tempur-Pedic and Serta mattresses are your best night's sleep with comfortable cooling options. Visit our expanded sleep center.
Mackey's in downtown Durant.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
Go, fight, win! It's time to wash your car. Again? The team at the Auto Spa is here to keep your car or truck looking clean through every season. Score big savings with our VIP Wash Club membership starting at $29.95 a month for unlimited washes. Wash and vacuum for free every day? Now that's a win. Bobby and Melissa Story are longtime supporters of Durant schools, sports, and activities and are proud to call the Auto Spa your hometown car wash. Stop by our Main Street Auto Spa location at 2002 West Main Street in Durant and get the victory for your vehicle.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it counting your savings. Spend it counting your blessings. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
Hi, this is Austin Hyder from Wincy Technology. If you're running a business, don't let IT issues slow you down. At Wincy Technology, we manage all of your IT needs, whether it's VoIP phone systems and service, computer sales and service, networking, and Wi-Fi, so you can focus on what you do best. Our unmatched customer service means fast, reliable solutions to keep your business running smoothly. Less downtime, more productivity. Ready to streamline your IT? Call us at 580-920-3801 or online at wincy.technology.
At Taco Casa, we get our beef from the American rancher, our corn from the American farmer, and our cheese from the American dairyman. We feed Americans. Taco Casa, real fresh, real food, real good, since 1972.
All righty, Jim Reagan back with you with Mark Mooring. Final score 31-14. Ada with the victory. So, of course, they're 1-0. Durant falls to 0-1. And, you know, Mark, it was Ada jumped out to a 14-0 lead in the first period, and they were able to convert some long downs in that first quarter and got a couple of touchdowns. Got Durant behind, and it was kind of hard to get them under control.
It was, you know, that punt was a big deal, the low snap, and we had to take off, and that was all we could do there. And then they converted several third and fourth downs. We played pretty good defense, run defense up on them, but we do have some things to clean up. But like I said, the good thing is these first 3 games, you know, only thing they mean is in the win-loss record. We need to get better. We need to find players that can play. That's what this is for, to see who else can get out on the field and who can play when the lights come on.
Durant, highlights for Durant: Manhart, a 64-yard touchdown run, and Manhart, that explosiveness, you know, and he was able to pick that one up. And then in the fourth quarter, Aiden Deviney, a 28-yard touchdown run. Those were some of the bright spots for the Lions. And Next week it will be Broken Bow, and I tell you what, it's going to be tough. Graydon Howell is one heck of a quarterback, and
he's really good.
Ada, a very good ball club, and I think we've got Coach coming in. Coach Vargas is going to join us there. If you can put that one on, Coach. And can you hear me, my friend?
No, sir.
Coach Todd Vargas with us. And,
Can't hear.
Coach, can you hear me now?
Gotcha.
Okay. Your reaction to the ball game?
It's not good. Offensively, we just couldn't get anything going the first half. A lot of mistakes, a lot of penalties, a lot of stalled out drives. Defensively, played really well at times. And then third down and fourth down, we let a big play hit. And, they're good, but we didn't play to our capabilities.
Yeah, that was really key early in the ball game. You would make the plays, you get them in the third and long, and even fourth and long. And Boyles is a really good quarterback, and he has a lot of talent with him. Those Richardson young men are really good.
Yeah, we knew going into the game that they're really talented offensively, and we were going to have to put up points as well as get stops. And there were times we got stops. I mean, I don't know how many times we made them punt it, 4 or 5, whatever times, but the third down plays killed us. And it wasn't 3rd and 1. It was 3rd and 11, 3rd and 9, that kind of stuff. And, had a few plays we were right there and we couldn't make the play. And, they hit big plays on us. And that's kind of the way it's been. They seem to hit the big plays on us. We give them up, and then, offensively, we got better second half, but we still stalled out in there. And, some fourth and shorts and just, they were bringing heat. They were bringing them. And, in the trenches, they beat us in the trenches. There's no doubt. And you can't win many ball games when you're getting physically beat in the trenches.
Manhart, a nice 64-yard run there, and also impressed with Aiden DeVinny's playing the second half.
Yeah, he's a good player, and he's learning and getting better every day, every week. He didn't play last year, and so, but he's got he's got a lot of ability. We got a lot of kids out there with a lot of ability, but we've said it from the beginning. It's not how big, strong, and fast you are. There's got to be some mental toughness and some things like that, and we've been working with it. And there was times where I felt like we were good, and then there was times we had breakdowns, and that's not going to win us many ball games if we don't get that fixed.
Yep. You do have Broken Bow next week, but this is a senior club. They should listen to their coaches, and you've got a week of practice and try to work things out. Mark, your thoughts?
A great thing about this, what I told Jim, Coach, is that these first 3 games are really, we call them the preseason, and our goal is in the playoffs. Our goal is to get the playoffs and win playoffs games.
Yeah,
so this is a great time to figure it out, and we'll be all right.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have ability, we have tools, but we got to get them in the right place and doing the right thing. And, these don't count. They count on the scoreboard, but they don't count in the district playoffs, and we know that and we understand that. We would like to have started the season off a little bit better, obviously, to give us that momentum. But we're going to see how tough we are mentally because, we got 2 options. We can sulk and pout and, blame and do all those types of things, or we can get over this tonight and get back on Monday and get to the drawing board and have good attitudes and prepare for a good Broken Bow team.
Yep, that's right. Take this disappointment and go forward with it. Coach, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Yeah, Todd Vargas with us on our post-game show. We'll go ahead and take a break and be back and look at more right here on KLBC.
Welcome to Durant Lumber. I'm Mike Ridgway, a proud sponsor of Durant High School sports. It's just one of the ways we support our community. If you're a professional builder, you'll find all that you need right here. As you can see, there's plenty of lumber. And for the do-it-yourselfer weekend warrior, there's paint by Easy Care and Weatherall. The best in outdoor cooking with Traeger grills, lawn and garden maintenance and repair, plus experienced professionals that will help you with any project. Come see us. Durant Lumber Company, your True Value hardware store in Durant.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Yarnett Insurance Agency has been Texoma's trusted source for insurance since 1964. Your agent will analyze your complete insurance needs, design a total protection program, and place the coverage through a top-rated insurance company that can best meet your needs. The Yarnett Insurance Agency offers commercial and personal coverage with emphasis on great service and quality insurance plans at a competitive cost. The Yarnett Insurance Agency, 1116 West Main Street in Durant. Call 580-924-5468.
Hi, I'm Zane C.
And I'm Michelle Aller.
We're a part of your team here at Medical Center Pharmacy.
And our goal is to stay in front of your healthcare needs,
providing you the wellness services that you want.
From on-site compounding and vaccinations to weight loss programs and hormone replacement therapy.
We offer you the latest advances to make your life easier.
Here at Medical Center Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
We're not even on here anymore. We are live, I'm told. Thanks for telling me, Alaska. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and look at some stats here before we wrap things up. First downs, Ada 13. Durant 11 rushing yardage. Ada just 77 yards on 35 carries. That's a positive for Durant.
That is.
Passing-wise, was not. Durant 34 carries, 148. Of course, half of that, about half of that on Manhart's long run. Passing, Ada 11 for 21, 229. Durant 8 for 17 for 81 yards. Total yards, Ada 306, Durant 229. I mean, it's not as lopsided as you would think, but turnovers 2 for Durant, Ada 1. Penalties, both teams with 13 first game penalties. Durant just 2 out of 11 on third down conversions and 0 for 5. So Manhart did end up with 108 yards on 12 carries. So I know everybody's disappointed, but as you aptly said, this is just the first game of a very long season, and there is still room for optimism.
Oh, yeah. You know, the positive for me is we played good run defense. Good run defense travels on the road. We've got to shore up our offensive line a little bit and get back to the drawing board. We lost some yardage, the hidden yardage, what I call, on some of the special teams and just some of the mistakes that we made in short yardage. So there's some things that we can clean up there. But the positive for me is we played good run defense against a really good offensive line and a really good running back. And they had some good H-backs in there blocking too, about 3 of them that were big tight end looking kids. So the run defense was definitely a positive for me. We'll get back to the drawing board on Monday and travel to Broken Bow Friday night. And we've only, our kids only got 9 games left, so let's ball out in every single one of them because this is the funnest time of their life.
You gotta definitely be with it. Hey man, you did a great job on your first chance in the booth. Your thoughts about that? Did you have fun?
No, thank you, Jim. You made me look good. You've done this for many, many years, so I appreciate it. I love football and I love the Durant Lions.
We love that you're going to be with us this season. Our next broadcast and video stream of Durant High School sports will be Tuesday when the Lady Lions softball team will host Dell City in a 5 p.m. doubleheader. KSEO radio with video at YouTube, KOBC TV. Our next Durant football game next Friday night at Broken Bow, 7 p.m. for the pregame, kickoff 7:30. And once again, we'll have that video on YouTube. Video of Durant Lions football sponsored by Studeville Chevrolet. We'd like to thank you, all these great sponsors: First Texoma National Bank, Durant Lumber Company, Brewer Realty, Taco Casa, and Winseed Technology. Also, First United Bank, Medical Center Pharmacy, Main Street and University Auto Spa, Westside Family Dentistry in Studeville Chevrolet, plus Shamrock Bank, the Burge Law Firm, Mackey Home Furnishings, Arnett Insurance, and Computer Services. Thanks to all of those and all of our specialty sponsors as well. Reminder, Oklahoma football tomorrow afternoon versus Illinois State starting at 2 o'clock That kickoff 5 o'clock, KSCO 94.1 FM. Your Shamrock Bank final score tonight was Ada 31 and Durant 14. For our KOBC crew, Mark Mooring, Alaska Jet, Austin Hyder, this is Jim Reagan saying thanks for listening, and so long from Paul Laird Field. Have a great holiday weekend, everybody.